Oh, hell yeah. That worked first try. Cool, it didn't work first try when I first started this. We're playing Star Wars The Force Unleashed. It is a game very close, near and dear to my heart. I have been playing this game ever since I was like, I don't know, 7, 8. I can't remember when I got this game for the first time. But we're playing the Switch port of the Wii version of Star Wars The Force Unleashed. That is specifically the version of the game I grew up on. It's a little bit different than the version you can get on like PlayStation 3, PC, and 360. But it's a dope-ass game. I don't know if I'm going to stick to showing the cutscenes or not. Because frankly, like, I don't give a shit. And I'm probably just going to talk over them anyway. I'm going to be real. I've pounded back a few beers since last stream. I hydrated alongside eating my lunch. But yeah. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. We're just watching some space paragraphs. Basically, Vader's being sent to Kashyyyk. And he's going to go fuck shit up. He thinks there's a Jedi there. And I don't know. He's just gonna go and he's gonna do Vader things. He's a Vader boy doing what Vader boys do. Hell yeah, dude, I'm so hyped to stream this. I started a Let's Play of this years and years ago. Like, when I was actually a child. And I never finished it. I never really did the full game, but I'm here to remedy that. I'm going to turn on my battery saver and pull up chat on my phone to make sure the audio doesn't sound like complete dog ass. Dope. Okay, audio sounds fine enough for me. Might turn it up just a tad, actually. Audio input capture might get turned up just a hair. This game has a really cool opening level. You get to play as Vader, and obviously that means you get to fuck everything up. Like, you get a taste of what seems like what a max level character must be, and then you get a really weak ass character, and then you can level up that weak ass character past the strong ass character you started the game with, and I think that is really fucking cool. Yeah, just genociding some fuzzy men. That's okay, that happens. That's what we gotta do sometimes. Hell yeah. My bussy quivers looking at Vader. He is... I could autistically ramble about how cool I think Vader is forever. I find him to be the most intimidating villain in fiction in general. I cannot think of a villain that, like, conceptually or just, like, what by merit of what they do intimidates me more in fiction. I feel like Vader is just absolutely terrifying. This is, like, New Game Plus run. I have played this game several times before, but this is a New Game Plus run of the Switch version. I haven't bothered getting 100%, but, like, also that's because I don't really give a shit. Like, the shit I haven't got is the lightsaber colors I don't really care for, and a bunch of concept art and shit, and, like, I don't need that. It's all kind of whatever. I'm just noticing that the cheats I had for the, to complete the final level real quick, because I didn't do that before starting the stream, are still active, so I am actually going to have to exit the game and start over so I have proper force abilities. Or so I have proper force drain. Yeah, I started the stream like 10 minutes ago, and then I was like, fuck, I forgot to beat the final level and actually like begin New Game Plus so I could start on Kashyyyk with Vader. And, yeah, so here we are. Okay, cool. I'm using force powers again. I didn't mean to lock onto him. Sorry, buddy. You get to live this day. Vader walks slowly. He just kind of trudges forward. He is not a creature of speed, of urgency. He just, he gets everywhere on his own pace. But, you know, as you can see, he does get there. No one is even remotely close to doing any damage to me. It just feels so fucking cool to play as Vader in this early part. Like, I'm just breaking the necks of these Wookiees like it's nothing. If I don't have enough force to fucking shatter their neck in an instant, then I can just cut them down with a single lightsaber swing. Not to mention Vader's doing his badass thing of deflecting blaster bolts with his bare fucking hand while he's using the Force to do it. But that's still so fucking cool. Another thing that adds to the many badass things Vader has done. Blocking blaster bolts with what appears to be his bare hand, even if it is him using the Force to deflect it. Not a lot of other people do that. Yes, game, thank you. I wish I could turn off tutorials. Because, like, I have played this game once or twice before. I am vaguely familiar with its controls and its system. And its systems. But it's all good. It's all good. We will just keep on walking. Weird that it gives you the Force Repulse tutorial there when, like, there's not any enemies to be surrounding you. Okay, well, there we go. That was Force Repulse, if you're curious. Man, these Wookiees are absolute pussies. They are not doing a lot to the guy with the lightsaber. Imagine that. Imagine these guys with, like, regular metal blades not being able to stand up to a Dark Lord of the Sith with decades of Jedi and Sith training. Wild, isn't it? I think there's one behind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Okay, cool. Got them all. This fucker actually thinks he can stand up to Darth motherfucking Vader. He actually thinks he can do jack shit against the coolest motherfucker in space. Okay, well, that motherfucker did do some shit against me. But it's all good. It's all good. Vader came out on top. That's what we look for. That is what we look for. Man, there are a lot of Wookiees to just cleave right through, but this is also how easy the level is when you first actually play the game. Like, they made Vader very powerful so that he would feel good just storming his way through Kashyyyk, you know, mindlessly. Not mindlessly, but, like, purposely meandering towards his destination. That's the way of Vader. And it's so cool. It makes me happy to see every single time. I fucking love Darth Vader. I really like that he kept leading the 501st Legion even after the Empire rose. Like, I like that he had the 501st Clone Legion. It was like, you know, I kind of dig the blue troopers, and then he just stuck with it and made the 501st be his personal troop when the Empire rose. Vader's loyal as shit, and at the point this game was released, they were still using clone troopers, because this is before Disney bought Star Wars and made it so that they stopped using clones when the Empire rose. So that is, these very well, I don't know. No, this is before the time skip, so this would take place not long after the rise of the Empire, meaning some of these could be the same clones we fucking fought with during the Clone Wars. I mean, after the time skip, whether they were clones or not, like, they would probably die off because they have rapid aging, but these very well could be the same clones Anakin fought with against General Grievous and Count Dooku and the various droid armies, the Separatists. Very well could be the same clones, if we're keeping in mind just the original Legends continuity where they didn't stop using clones. I don't know. I try not to hate on everything Disney does with Star Wars, but, like, I don't necessarily see the merit of stopping using clones and instead using conscripts. Allegedly, it's because it encourages more patriotism for the Empire, but, like, I don't know. I feel like even if it does encourage patriotism, wouldn't it be more valid to just have an infinitely reproducible army of clone troopers? Because, like, they always wear their helmets. They could just lie and say that they're not clones. Like, who the fuck is going to accuse a clone trooper of lying knowing they represent the Empire? Man. Look at Vader. He just does not take any shit. I wonder how much of this game I'm gonna get through. It's a matter of, like, if I have patience for the cutscenes. Because, like, I want to show them, because I did say years ago that I would finish my Force Unleashed playthrough on YouTube. And this is me actually finishing my Force Unleashed playthrough on YouTube. Love the way Vader one-handed deflects other people's lightsaber strikes. Another badass thing he does. He's so powerful that he doesn't need to use both hands. That's so fucking cool. Also, fuck this man who I, quote-unquote, don't know the name of. Oh, man. I just love watching Vader absolutely body anybody he comes across. Like, what's this guy gonna do? I don't know. I'm constricting his windpipe. He's not gonna do shit. Oh, wife is calling. Let me temporarily mute the microphone.
Sense someone far more powerful nearby. Where is your master?
The dark side has clouded your mind. You killed my master years ago.
Then now you will share his fate. Ah, a son.
Run!
Come with me. More will be here soon.
Cool, phone wouldn't connect the call, so I guess Mike is back on for now. She might call me back, and if she does, I will talk to her then. But she's fine. The face model and voice actor for Starkiller was my bisexual awakening. Just thought I'd share that. Not for his performance in The Force Unleashed, however. It was for his performance in the live-action TV show Being Human. He played Aiden Waite, a vampire that's been alive since the Civil War. Or no, since the Revolutionary War, because he knew Paul Revere. Or I think that's the one he says he knew. I know he was alive in the Revolutionary War. He references it occasionally. Anyways, the character he played in that show was actually my bisexual awakening. So yeah, take that. I really like that Star Wars games tend to have the voice actor for a character also be their face model. Think Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order, or really any, really pretty much any Star Wars game main character that I can think of off the top of my head, which is just these two. That I know, what the actor looks like. I'm using the skin you unlock from the final part of the game. It makes no sense for him to be wearing these robes, but it's all good. It's all Gucci. God, this cutscene is so much different in the PS3 version of the game. Like, there was a whole last sequence of Proxy attacking Starkiller under the guise of Obi-Wan. And that was just cut out of the old generation version of the game, I guess. I think I might stick with this skin for a while because I really like how it looks, but I don't know. I can change up my skins if people wish for me to.
My orders are clear. I'm to keep your ship running and fly you wherever your missions require.
Did Vader tell you that he killed our last pilot?
No. But I can only assume he gave Lord Vader good cause to do so. I will not know.
Well, let's hope so. I'm sick of training new pilots.
Alrighty, piss break over. I figured I'd be back by the time the cutscene ended, so I didn't feel the need to announce my break. Might have to go get a charger for my phone so I can survive this. I'll be right back. This cutscene's long anyway.
You don't need to know anything about my missions except where I'm going. Now we need to jump to Nar Shaddaa. Can you handle that?
Of course.
Damn, cutscene's still going, and I was just back from 2 separate sidetrack trips. What the fuck? My controller's right here. You can see my controller, game. Don't jerk me off on this. Hell yeah. Man, I'm so excited to be doing this. Can't believe I stepped away twice and the cutscene was still going. I mean, I know I was just doing short little tasks, but I don't know.
According to Imperial records,
No, I
Master
expected that to go.
Ron Kota was a respected general in the Clone Wars.
Cool.
You're hunting Jedi?
I bring Darth
Don't you
Vader
just love how they push out updates as your phone gets older in order to make it work less?
Master Kota was a
Or to run
military
slower
genius, but
in order to
found
encourage you to get newer
soldiers were not
phones. I love that companies do that. I love we live in such a dog shit world that
So
that's
there were no clones in his
a
squad
very
when
common
66
business
was
practice.
And after Order 66, he vanished.
Cool, unavailable.
Imperial records
Well, my phone actually might lose battery faster while I put it on charging. Goddamn.
So why
Okay.
come out of hiding and attack the Empire now?
We're gonna change into the Sith robe, I think, just because the Jedi robe really doesn't make sense right now.
Excellent.
Also, because that's another skin I
Let's
like
go
Star
Nar
Killer
Shaddaa
in.
or not. Prepare for light speed.
I like this game. I know this game hasn't aged the greatest. It's not exactly like an amazing video game or anything, but man, I enjoy the hell out of it.
The shipyard has sustained
It's a very fun game, but like, especially this version is kind of repetitive. I could absolutely see anyone saying they don't like this. Like, I could absolutely understand it. But I do. So, take that.
Lock down the command center and get that hologram projector up and running. Tell all squads to fan out.
You have such pretty eyes. It'd be a shame if someone melted them out with a lightsaber.
Explosive charges on levels 2, 5, and 12, just like we planned.
Yes, sir. General Kota. He's here.
I've finally drawn you out of hiding.
Lower the containment field on Hangar 12 and tell the men to get into position.
Yes, General.
Oh, I'm gonna slaughter this level since I have a fully upgraded Star Killer. Level was not designed for a character of this amount of power. But also I wanted a purple lightsaber from the start, and I wasn't about to like do an entire new playthrough until the point I got a purple crystal. Even though I think purple crystal is actually pretty early in the game. This is how we're doing it. This is how I feel like doing it. Let's fucking kill some peeps. Yeah. Oh boy. They are not going to stand very much of a chance. I can probably walk by and just lightning them by the hordes for now. Yeah, by the time I've killed one of them, my force has already recharged. That's a nice feeling. It won't stay that way forever. Eventually we'll get to the point where the game was designed for you to be max leveled. Again, I do 99% of my playthroughs of this game are with cheats, because let's face it, like, you can only play the same few levels so many times before it's like, okay, I'd like to stop needing to slow down in order to kill all the enemies. Like, I'd like to just be able to slaughter them as I see fit. And I'm getting a pretty good taste of that right now. Okay. Man, cut that fucker down. Fucking love this game. Sometime I might stream the the newer generation version. Newer as in, like, still old as shit, just runs on PS3 instead of the Wii in PS2. Yeah, at some point I might stream other versions of this game, because I definitely enjoy it enough. Okay. Weird. Blocking usually is supposed to stop that from hurting me, but not like it did much to me, I guess. Man, these guys were not trained to take magical space wizard lightning in extremely high doses at a time. Coda really needs to train his men better. I think that's an absolute skill issue. Absolute weenies. Oh yeah, and Starkiller can Force Choke. If I find another enemy, I'll demonstrate it on. It might seem like Force Choke is like a Vader-only ability that you lose out on. It's like replaced by Force Lightning once you get Starkiller, but he has a worse version of Force Choke than Darth Vader. Like, no matter how much you upgrade it, his Force Choke will just always feel worse than Vader's, I think. But yeah, I can Force Choke these guys. They don't exactly last long. I'll do it on the boss. He has a little thicker of a neck to break. Coda, he is gonna get fucking shredded. Absolutely annihilated. I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. Don't I need to blow more of... Yeah, I need to blow these. Okay. I should kill that guy first. I was gonna say, I'm not done getting to the top. Don't jerk me off, game. I know what I'm doing. There is one level that I always get lost in, no matter how many times I play this game, but it's also like the second to last level of the game, so we've still got a while before I completely embarrass myself. At least completely embarrass myself for that reason. But for now, we should be quite equipped to absolutely shred these they're not rebels yet, because the Rebel Alliance hasn't been formed, but these militiamen. And I can shred Imperials too. They're not exactly any stronger at this point. God, it feels good to just walk down an alley or a hallway and fucking vaporize anyone that stands in your way before you even get past them, like, to where they would need to be out of their way. Like, they're dead by the time before they could even become an inconvenience. And that feels nice. It feels nice to be able to sling around dark side powers like it's nobody's business. And that's, I think, what I love about Star Wars games. Even if you're a Jedi. I have never gotten hit by one of I didn't think you could physically touch those before. Wild. Anyways, I like Star Wars games. They usually let you be as evil of a Jedi as you could possibly want to be. Although I guess Starkiller is really not a Jedi at this point. Really doesn't even consider himself a Jedi, but like, look at Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, those games. Those games let you just freely cast dark side abilities, even though you're supposed to be a dedicated good guy. Dedicated Jedi. But like, the dark side gives you so much cooler powers. I would not... Like, the amount of effort it takes to stay on the light side, and versus like the powers you get, no fucking chance that I'd be a Jedi. I would be a Sith in a heartbeat. You're telling me that if I get to be as emotionally unstable as I normally am, and can shoot space lightning? You bet your ass I'm choosing the dark side there. Like, it's not a question at all for me. Just gotta wait for that to come down. Or wait, do I have to go to the other one? Well, my controller's rumbling something fierce. The other one is the elevator, is it not? No! Okay, I'm fucking stupid. I was at the right place, goddammit. Cool. Phone is charging properly now. Time to make sure wife made it to her vacation spot safely. Wow, look at all these stormtroopers just getting absolutely electrocuted. This is probably the only game where Force Lightning actually feels like the best Force ability. Usually they have a habit of making it feel extremely weak. In my opinion, of course. yeah, in a lot of other Star Wars games, I find more effective force abilities in other plays, but like this game lets you use force lightning to its fullest extent. Makes it feel as powerful as it realistically probably should feel. Who the fuck just rocketed me? I'll fucking kill them. Dope. That was easy. Also not where I needed to go. Don't know why I went over here. I'm a fucking moron. This game is so cool. I fucking love this game. You feel so powerful. It's not like the sort of Star Wars game where you need to like balance your force energy and like actually consider the gravity of moral choices you make. This is a game where you run through levels and you zip zap all the motherfuckers and you cut through the other ones with a lightsaber. And I feel like we as a society should respect both type of video game. I feel like both are equally valid. Although right now I'm really fucking with shredding all these fuckers with a lightsaber. I had a good time with KOTOR. I love KOTOR and I'm going to stream it more, but like sometimes you just want to indiscriminately spam force lightning until everything in the vicinity fucking dies. Oh, and to be fair, I was just talking about how much force lightning does. Look how much a single lightsaber throw does to the ATST. Lightsaber throw is also typically a very strong ability in games. Even though it's such a simple concept, like just throwing your saber and pulling it back to you is so simple, but it's always useful in Star Wars video games. At least it's always pretty useful. It does such a concentrated amount of damage, I think, because it's like the full damage in one single strike, whereas lightning is a small bit of damage over a prolonged period of who the fuck just hit me? Fucking asshole. I missed. There we go. Totally forgot what I was saying, but I assume I was glazing Starkiller some more. Starkiller's pretty fucking cool. I glaze him every chance I get. He deserves it. I hate that he's not canon anymore. Like, imagine two Star Wars characters that had this fate, one of which had it admittedly worse, but Starkiller also fits. Imagine being an established character, an established and loved character within the canon for at least, like, a decade, and then, like, the company that made you gets bought out, and then suddenly you're not canon or referenced, like, ever again. That's what fucking happened to both Starkiller and Mara Jade. Admittedly, Mara Jade was a character in Star Wars continuity for far longer than Starkiller, like about a decade or two longer. But like even still, she was just completely made non-canon. Starkiller, a character I grew up really enjoying, was just suddenly made non-canon. I have a lot of pent-up aggression against Disney for de-canonizing one of my favorite Star Wars characters. And it's like, the thing is, they replaced Starkiller and Mara Jade's role with the Inquisitors in the new canon. But the Inquisitors do literally the same fucking thing that Mara Jade and Starkiller did, just way less cool. Like, you're never gonna see an Inquisitor pulling a Star Destroyer out the sky. But, like, you will see Starkiller hunting down Rogue Jedi. Or Mara Jade assassinating Rogue Jedi. And Starkiller does pull a Star Destroyer out of the sky. Okay, wife needs me to call her. I will call her briefly.
Imperial targets and Vader sends a boy to fight me? Vader will face me before the end. Think, boy. I have survived much worse than this. Do you really think you can defeat me? Don't make me do this. Boy. However, you're not going to stop me.
Cool, it still wouldn't connect, even though absolutely nothing changed between now and the previous time it wouldn't connect. So sweet. Yeah, Rom Coda is an absolute pussy. Demonstrating Starkiller's Force Choke. Well, I had demonstrated Starkiller's Force Choke. I know I said that it was worse than Vader's, but, like, I mean, at this point, the enemies are going to be so weak that you wouldn't be able to tell that it's weaker than Vader's, but, like, by the end game, you'll feel how fucking weak Starkiller's Force Choke is compared to Vader's. And it might just be a proportional thing, since Vader was the tutorial mission. Of course, his abilities are going to feel more powerful, but I don't know. I just don't like Starkiller's Force Choke as much. Unless I'm doing a challenge run, like where I play as the Anakin skin, and I try to use only abilities Anakin has canonically used. Then I use the shit out of Force Choke, because obviously Anakin doesn't use Force Lightning. But, yeah, it's not very great when Starkiller uses it. Honestly, the skin is so fucking dope, and honestly, Jedi slinging around dark side abilities like it's fucking candy is pretty appetizing in my professional opinion. You can't sense shit, old man. Again, you have pretty eyes. It would be a shame if someone melted them out with a lightsaber.
I sense only me?
Oh, damn. What do you know? His eyes got melted out with a lightsaber. Who could have seen that coming? Oh my gosh. How unfortunate. I hate when that happens. It happens to me every other day. God, look how fucking cool Vader is. So fucking cool. Just standing there and he's cool.
Master Kota is dead.
I'm gonna, don't worry, next battle I'm gonna or next mission I'm gonna change into an outfit that's a little more fitting for what I'm doing right now. It's just this outfit I decided to give a shot, and I'm ending up liking it. I love Vader wagging around a lightsaber. I mean, I get that it was in service of setting up that Starkiller needs to pay attention, but
You will be dead by now. Go to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
get better, you fucking pussy Starkiller. Okay, so do we want to be Sith Stalker or just wear normal Sith robes? Because I'm thinking either, I don't know, let me get a look at them. Sith robe looks pretty fucking cool. I do like it. The other one I was thinking about is the Sith Stalker. Also pretty fucking cool. You know what? For now, we're gonna do the Sith robe, just because I feel like that looks pretty dope. Plus, the Sith robe, storming the Jedi Temple using a traditionally Jedi lightsaber color. Well, I guess I mean like technically purple can be used by either one. Like it would be acceptable to see a purple lightsaber in either faction. It's just not super common to see a purple one in the Sith. The only ones I can think of are like Kreia in Knights of the Old Republic 2, which is non-canon, and then Mara Jade gets a purple lightsaber, but she is also not canon. So every Sith that can get a purple lightsaber that has had one is non-canon. But you know what? It looks cool. I like the idea of a person having a natural connection to both the dark and light side of the Force. So I always use a purple lightsaber in games where I get the choice, because I like what it represents. Obviously, I know the actual reason that Mace Windu had a purple lightsaber was just because Sam Jackson wanted one, but like, I like the lore reason they came up with to explain the purple lightsaber. It makes me enjoy it quite a lot. The lore reason being that they've either been trained in or have a natural connection to both sides of the Force. I think that's cool as fuck. I think that the Jedi were wrong about what bringing balance to the Force means. I think that balance to the Force meant that the Jedi and Sith have to be in relatively, or not Jedi and Sith, but light side practitioners and light side light side practitioners and dark side practitioners should be in relative equal abundance. Because think of it this way, if you have a scale with only things on one side of it, is it balanced? And no, it's not, but that's exactly what both the Jedi and Sith look for, is to exterminate the other side, which is fundamentally not not a balance of the Force. I feel like, at least that's my interpretation. I'm just one of millions of fans with their own interpretations of the things that have been presented to us in Star Wars.
You will need all of your skill
But
to
yeah, that's
survive.
my...
Control your fear. Let go of your anger.
A thousand Jedi died blessing Darth Decimus.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I actually don't know what their race are called. I just know them as the guys from Revenge of the Sith that didn't really do a whole lot. Like, I know a lot of Star Wars race names, but they are not one of them. I forgot that I'm still very overpowered for this mission. Bitch, you think your Dark Rage is impressive? One sec, let me... Oh, I don't need to... Bitch, okay. Give me a goddamn second so I can also Dark Rage on you. Dark Rage is always an ability I forget I have in this game. It's not in the other version, and it's because if you use any Force powers, it goes away. But it does dramatically boost your damage output, as you would expect of a move called Dark Rage. I'm gonna just not get repulsed, thank you. Okay. Fucking ow. Man, grabbing and throwing shit to your opponents never feels like the optimal thing to do. Well, maybe if I... Well, I was gonna say maybe if I, like, stun lock him, I can do it, but... No need for that. No need for that when I have religiously motivated violence. That's been the excuse throughout history, hasn't it? Man, that guy was a fucking pushover.
Roxy, what are you doing here?
Darth Decimus, more like Darth not very good at kicking my assalus.
I do not expect you to survive. Castan Paratus is far
Vader,
more powerful.
you train Starkiller. If he doesn't survive this interaction, it's because you did a bad job, buddy.
Yes. Only together can we defeat him.
You would be surprised that Starkiller is quite capable of fighting the Emperor on his own. I'm kind of digging the Sith robe right now. Got a picture of my daughter with her her great grandma, yeah, and it's amazing to see. Her great grandma is such a wonderful lady, and I'm really glad that my daughter gets to spend a lot of time with her. Honestly, all of my in-laws are absolutely amazing people. I love them all very dearly, very dearly. Could not have married into a better family than I married into. Yo, this guy's temple looks like absolute dog shit.
Amazing. It looks just like the Jedi
It
Temple.
looks just like the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. I mean, I guess, like, this, in the Legends continuity, the Emperor did just kind of leave the continuity to decay. In the canon, he made the Jedi Temple his palace, but,
I will do my best.
yeah, I guess in this continuity, they did just kind of leave it to rot.
The temple on foot.
Circle back toward the temple.
I do like some things Disney did with the Star Wars canon. I can't say I hate everything Star Wars did. I love that Ahsoka got to be shown off far past Order 66 or The Great Purge. I love Fallen Order and Survivor. I think they're both narratively and gameplay-wise amazing games. Yeah, it's just I really fucking hate that Starkiller is not canon, and I guess Mara Jade by extent, but I only recently, like, learned a lot about her. I've been a lifelong Star Wars fan, but I was only introduced to, like, a lot of Legend stuff years after, because I didn't really have access to that shit. Like, comic books was not a thing I was going to get regularly as a kid, or comic books or any regular books or things like that. I would have to get those from school because those were just not something I was going to be able to get at my home growing up. I did read some Star Wars Legends stuff. I read an origin story book for Han Solo. Can't remember what it's called. But I remember that he goes to this planet where, like, there's a cult that, like, mesmerizes people by doing this deep rumbly noise with their throat, and he, like, falls in love with some chick from there, and they agree to run away together, and then he takes her to Coruscant, and then she just fucking ditches him. I read that book in its entirety. I read that book when I was, like, 10 at most, though, in my entirety, so I don't remember much else besides the general Cliff Notes. But I'm gonna be real, I haven't seen Solo, a Star Wars movie, so as far as I'm concerned, that book is the origin story of Han Solo. I know canonically Solo, a Star Wars story would have happened instead, but I don't know. It's just what I've been exposed to, and I just haven't tried the Solo movie. I really don't like that he has a mustache. I think it looks stupid. Like, the actor looks fine with it, but Han Solo himself is not a mustache guy. Yeah. Other Disney canon things I like. I love the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I really love the final episode in particular, the big climactic battle between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. I think it is a very well done scene. I think it really captures, I think with Vader saying that, telling Obi-Wan that he was not his failure, was that last little bit of Anakin trying to come through and comfort his old friend and teacher. I think it's really powerful any moment Darth Vader is portrayed as vulnerable, because he's such an intimidating presence. You know, he's got that confident but slow march he does towards any destination. He's got that omnipresent voice, that omnipresent breathing that somehow seems to come from everywhere in a room at once. He blocks lightsaber bolts with his bare fucking hand. He was one of the most powerful generals of the Galactic Republic during the Clone Wars. Like, Vader is so fucking cool, and I think it's really powerful any moment where he's portrayed as vulnerable or, like, beaten. Think Obi-Wan in his fight in the Kenobi series. Think in episode 6 after he throws the Emperor down the shaft and he's all wheezy and dies. Think in this game after you beat the ever-living fuck out of Vader and then can optionally murder him. Like, I think it's very powerful to see Vader portrayed as weak, and I think the Obi-Wan Kenobi series did it well, so that's an example of a Disney thing I love. I like the Ahsoka series. I haven't seen all of it, admittedly, but I like what I have seen. Love Clone Wars. Oh my god, I could gush about Clone Wars for a very fucking long time. I think that is peak Star Wars game, if I'm being honest. Or not Star Wars game, what the fuck, peak Star Wars media. Yeah, actually, funny story, I showed my wife. She, lifelong, has not been into Star Wars very much, and all she had seen was the movies. Her and I showed her the Clone Wars, and we proceeded to binge watch all 7 seasons within, like, a couple of weeks. And now she considers herself a Star Wars fan and finds Anakin and Darth Maul incredibly attractive. Totally fair. Anakin was almost my bisexual awakening. I was just a little bit too young to understand why I found his face so charming. But now that I'm older, I fully realize why I find Anakin so appealing physically. God, all the stories that open with this Star Wars character either was or almost was my bisexual awakening. Buddy, I don't have credits. Instead, I have Force Choke. Can I supply you with that? Okay, let's be real here. Did Starkiller really have to interrogate this guy in order to find out that that Kazdan Paratus was at the makeshift Jedi Temple? Like, did he really need to interrogate that guy? Couldn't he have intuitively assumed, maybe? Or even if he didn't want to just intuitively assume, couldn't he have, like, felt with the Force? And maybe maybe Vader hasn't taught him how to locate others using the Force or, like, feel the presence of others. But yeah, shouldn't Starkiller have either just kind of assumed Kazdan Paratus would be at the replica Jedi Temple, or just kind of felt for him. Because I assume it's kind of like Ki in Dragon Ball. If you know how to sense it, then you can probably... Like, if you know how to sense Ki in Dragon Ball, but not every character does, I feel like Star Wars characters, like Force Sensitives, know how to sense other powerful Force Sensitives nearby. But I feel like it's probably a little more prevalent than Ki users in Dragon Ball, because, like, mostly people from Earth are the primary, like, people that can detect Ki. I think most Force Sensitives can feel when somebody has an affinity for the Force. I mean, the Jedi Council said the dark side surrounds Palpatine. Number one dumb fucking call on their part. Imagine, like, literally admitting out loud that, wow, the dark side of the Force fucking surrounds this guy constantly. That's weird. And then just not figuring out that he's the Sith Lord. Like, Mace Windu was absolutely fucking flabbergasted when Anakin told him that Sidious was... Or that Palpatine was Sidious. But, like, really? You and Yoda are always talking about how you can feel the dark side around him and you don't trust him. Are you really that surprised, Mace Windu? I think Mr. Windu's cool. I don't know why I'm harping on him so hard. I think he's a badass. I mean, hell, he's the reason we have what is my favorite lightsaber canonically. Or my favorite reason for having a lightsaber canonically. So I have to... I'm kind of obligated to like Mace Windu on virtue of me liking what purple lightsabers mean. Yeah, no, endless respect to Sam Jackson for giving them the thing that would allow them to come up with... Or, like, giving them the purple lightsaber so that they could come up with it having my favorite meaning behind a lightsaber. All this to say I'm fucking autistic and I love purple lightsabers. They're so cool. Saber throw might be more effective, honestly. No, he just blocks that shit. Okay. Doesn't always block that shit. If it doesn't work, just keep throwing your lightsaber at him. This game is cool. You can tell it came out in that era, like... There was an era in the mid to late 2000s after God of War came out where every game was trying to include quick time events and these cinematic brutal finishes to opponents. You can tell this game was trying to kind of cash out on the God of War quick time event hype. And yeah, I don't love that guy got in my way. I meant to do this. Well, shit. I mean, I probably should have assumed that would happen. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. This happens when I've been drinking. A site labor, hell yeah. I hope you commented that recently because I've half-assed been looking at chat. I have a bad habit of doing that. When I don't have like a co-host to commentate with me, then I have to use all of my brain cells on commentating, and that becomes a little difficult. That becomes a little more difficult to check chat, because, like, usually when I'm streaming with you, I can just... Good God, he fucking, like, cartoony slunk down that ledge. I'm just gonna... There we go. Fucking Rhodians. Today has been the day of Rhodians being annoying in Star Wars games. I mean, we had KOTOR the Rhodians talking shit to everybody they came across. We have this Rhodian trying to kill... I didn't mean to skip that cutscene. Sorry, guys. I'm a bad YouTuber. It's okay if you don't... If you hate now. Oh, hey, that's me. You are my co-host. Yeah. You are. This is correct. I want to choke this dog robot. Fuck! Choking the dog robot. See how fucking weak Force Choke is? Took like half my Force bar and it didn't kill him. Well, that's a problem taken care of. As you can see, I definitely don't have all the holocrons on this version of the game. I have 100% completed the Wii version of this when I was a child, but like... I don't give a fuck about this concept art that I can Google. I realized Google wasn't as prolific back when this game came out. But nowadays, I have no fucking reason to actually collect all the concept art. I can look it all up on the internet if I really wanted. Maybe? Nah, damn it, I was too slow. Okay, all you fuckers are surrounding me, and I don't like it. It gives me anxiety. It makes me socially anxious. God, this game's fun. It's not, like, a complex game. It's honestly pretty simple as far as games go, but, like, I don't know. I just have a deep personal attachment, a childhood attachment. I played this game through a lot of lonely afternoons as a kid. And I mean play it through as I would start it when I got home from school, and then I would, like, finish my most recent new playthrough by the time I went to bed, just because, yeah, I didn't really have much else to do back then. I'm a lot busier nowadays, that's why I'm so rarely posting online, but yeah, as a kid, this was all I had to do growing up. I think I can just lightsaber throw. I didn't realize the QuickTime event started this early. Holy shit, nice. I mean, I know you have to wait for him to do that attack before you can do the QuickTime event, but damn, I didn't realize he could have that much health left and you get off the QuickTime event. Okay, it didn't kill him. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't think it would be right if I could already kill him. Ah, fuck. Who knew the giant? You're a concept? No, you're a concept art. Bitch. I say I'm a concept art? Who do you think you is? I've been sidetracked completely yet again. I do not remember what I was saying. This is actually the mission that my brother and I, when we had last streamed the HD version of this game, this is actually the last mission we got to, because for some reason Kazdan Paratus in that version of the game was absolutely shredding my asshole every time I exposed it to him. Don't know why. But now, I am gonna shred Kazdan. Because this version of the game, I understand better than that version of the game. Almost like I have a decade or two of experience with that version over the, with this version over the PS3 era version. I almost immediately fucked up that QuickTime event. I would like everyone to know that I almost pressed the complete wrong button while fully cognizant of the fact that I was pressing the wrong goddamn button. There we go. I'm gonna open another beer while the cutscene starts. Another beer has been opened. The great part about being in the next fucking room. I would have brought them in the room with me, but I don't have a bottle opener, so I have to open them against my kitchen counter. Oh shit! One sec, Kazdan. I'm not quite ready to whoop your ass. I gotta fix my couch I'm sitting on. All right, buddy. I'm ready to murder you. He was further away than I thought he was. Kazdan Paratus, remember when you were such an asshole to me last time I tried streaming this game on a different platform? You're a decade or two, bitch. Sorry, I'm only checking chat every now and then. Dark Rage. Fuck. How did he know that I was vulnerable? Was it the dramatic stance I took? Dark Rage. Wish that was okay. I guess blocking force abilities also cancels your rage. That's cool. That's a bizarre choice. I know Force Unleashed 2 is hot dog shit. Trust me, I played that game. But how cool would it be if we got, like, Force Unleashed 2 ported to modern consoles? I know it's not a good game, you guys. I know it's not a good game. But I like it. And I would play the fuck out of it. Ah, my phone's not charging anymore. When did it disconnect? Dropped his dang old cap. No cap, for real, for real? I fucking slaughtered that guy. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna try not to let that intrude on my weekend.
Ready now.
This fucking scene. I'm about to have a rant about Vader here in a minute.
There are more tests you must pass.
Bitch, you said you didn't think I would survive either encounter, and now you're diminishing those two achievements? Vader, I gotta tell you, you have a habit of approaching conflict like many people I have worked for in my day, where it's like, hey, you're dog shit, be better, and it's like, oh, okay. I gotta tell you, it's better when you give them a compliment sandwich. Be like, hey, you did really good killing that Jedi Master. I wish you could do it a little more effectively, but I appreciate all the work you're doing. That is how you effectively tell your apprentice that he's not doing good enough and he needs to try harder.
The Emperor has decreed a quarantine. Stop and prepare to be detained.
Also don't want to spoil what plans for this weekend. I do plan on streaming Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Might stream Survivor. I don't know. Depends on if I beat Fallen Order. Well, okay, assholes. Oh, fun thing that, like, I didn't realize for the longest time. If you walk back into the ship right there, you just go back to the level select. That's kind of cool. I thought that was a neat detail. Definitely not something they needed to make you able to do, since you can just pause the game and go to Return to Rogue Shadow. Rogue Shadow being the name of a ship. Don't know if I said that out loud yet. Like, they definitely didn't need to make it so that you could actually walk into the ship. But it's cool that they did. Oh, man. This level, I think... Oh, no, it was last level where you get the purple lightsaber. You get it from pushing down this statue, which is why it's pushed over in this level, because Starkiller, I guess, was canonically supposed to push down every statue he came across, or at least that statue. Man, this game makes you feel so powerful. I'm gonna be so fucking hungover in the morning. But who knows, that might be why I decided to stream Fallen Order, where I will also be using a purple lightsaber. What the fuck are you doing, buddy? What the actual shit are you doing? Okay, assholes, electric chair noises killed me. I love that.
It is not too late. Do not blind yourself with anger.
Buddy, I'm a swirling spiral of anger, and all of it is blinding me. I feel nothing but seething rage for all of the people I come across in this world. I don't know if honestly, I wouldn't call it being blinded. I would just call that my natural state. I fucking love Star Wars. Like, I get it's not for everyone because, like, obviously it doesn't respect the laws of physics in any capacity. So, like, anyone who is turned off by scientific inaccuracy definitely wouldn't be into Star Wars. But I don't know, I just have so much childhood memories with either watching the movies or watching Clone Wars or playing this game, or when I was really depressed about a year and a half ago playing Knights of the Old Republic again. It's just a good time. I have a lot of memories with the Star Wars franchise. Hell yeah. Look at us fucking slaughtering everybody. Or I guess the last time I did a playthrough of KOTOR was more than a year and a half ago, because... Yeah, the last time I did a playthrough of KOTOR was, like, 2 years before my daughter was born. Jesus. Time fucking flies.
You have much to learn.
What? Rune Factory Guardians of Azama was on sale? Fuck yeah. Yeah, dude. Starkiller is kind of a swirling spiral of anger. But, you know, he gets the job done. Well, okay. Force choke was the wrong solution. I had so much edge in combat there, and then I just fucking lost it in deciding to try to land Force choke. That's why I think Force choke is absolute dog shit in this game. Oh shit, wife is calling. Let me see if it will connect. Let me turn off my mic.
truth, I will find what you fear most. You're a pathetic child.
Don't pretend to know me, witch!
Call still wouldn't connect, so mic back on. It happens. He does edge in combat. I don't know what I said to lead to that interaction, but I love the idea of Starkiller edging and gooning mid-combat.
Well done, my young apprentice. You are ready to face a true Jedi now. Master Shock T.
I faced another illusion, another psychosis-induced hallucination, and now I'm ready to take on a Jedi Master. Do I need to change my costume? I don't know. Do I want to change my costume? Maybe. Fuck it, why don't I be the Sith Stalker for a while? Sith Stalker's pretty cool looking. And we'll change my lightsaber to the biblically accurate Sith Stalker hilt. Not changing the blade color, though, because I want a purple lightsaber. Don't yeah, Starkiller says funny things. A lot of Jedi say kind of, a lot of Force users say kind of hypocritical things when they're using their space magic and damning others for using different forms of space magic.
It reminds me of Kalos.
That's right, we were at the Battle of Kalos.
I led the Imperial forces at the Battle of Kalos. Kalos was like this, overgrown, teeming with life, and we raised the planet. It's a dead world now.
I mean, honestly, okay, fungi kind of weird me out, like, visually, or, like, touching fungi makes me really uncomfortable. I feel like planets like Felucia just deserve to be razed to the ground. Like, what else could be here, honestly? You've got, like, a not entirely intelligent, sentient race, and, like, 2 Jedi here. Raise that shit to the ground.
Gather your belongings and go into hiding, just as we practiced. Do not return until I summon you.
Shock T has died like 5 times in the Star Wars series. They keep killing her in different ways, and it's funny. She's the Kenny of this series. She was in a deleted scene impaled by General Grievous, in another deleted scene impaled by Anakin, in a vision in Clone Wars also impaled by Anakin. She gets eaten by a Sarlacc in this game, and I can't remember what her 5th death. What is the 5th death of Shock T? I know her corpse appears in Bad Batch, in the animated series, like spin-off of Clone Wars.
May the Force be with you, Maris Brood.
Well, this Maris Brood lady sure looks and sounds kind of edgy. Sure hope she doesn't turn out to be evil at some point. This man hates toads. Which man hates toads? We must slay him. We must slay the toad hater. I like the Sith Stalker armor. It's pretty dope. I loved that Force Unleashed PS3 era got like DLC following the Dark Side ending. So you get to really see the Sith Stalker do some cool shit. Just like that, even. Die everything. I love slaughtering innocent, like, not super intelligent races because I'm on a war path to commit a fucking religious crusade. That is really what Order 66 was. It was just a fucking crusade. I like that Knights of the Old Republic sets up that Order 66 was not the first Jedi Purge. I mean, Knights of the Old Republic is not canon anymore, but 2 said that the first Jedi Purge happened between KOTOR 1 and 2. And I like that KOTOR 2 kind of has you exploring a world that's similar to the modern era, just like 4,000 years before. Like, a Jedi-less era 4,000 years before the Galactic Empire, and I think that's kind of a big draw about KOTOR. Ah, he was already dead. I was about to fucking crush his cranium. Don't know if you guys saw that, but I was ready to fucking annihilate his brain. That was Force Choke. There we go. Actually putting it to use. Go me. I've seen challenge runs of I've seen challenge runs of both Force Unleashed games where they do like no lightsaber runs, and while I do get like why that's I left one living somewhere. Where the fuck is the one I left living? While those challenge runs do sound fun, I feel like Force Unleashed 1 and 2 would both be more challenging if you did a no Force run. Like, tried to beat the game using only a lightsaber. I'm sure as shit not skilled enough to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. But I feel like that would be entertaining. Minus any time you're Force. You said no like fungi as a Mario player. Yeah, it's a little sacrilegious of me, but I am not big on fungus. Makes me extremely uncomfortable. I don't know why, too. Like, I'm perfectly aware most fungus, as long as I don't eat it, is not going to pose any real physical harm to me. It just upsets my autism in the worst fucking way possible. I think, yeah, this isn't going to be a long enough cutscene. Oh, wait. Lightsaber throw might get me done faster. Let me actually lock onto this guy. There we go. God, I love lightsaber throw. Just annihilates people. Or giant reptilian beasts. Dead. And that is how you kill a Rancor. Cool. I'm managing to get cutscenes right in time for me to need to return text messages. And that could not happen better. Although I'm noticing a trend where I keep getting called during boss fights. Keep getting called and then, like, the call doesn't go through. So I'm just, like, silent for half the boss fight. But I feel like if I'm silent for half the boss fight, some of my brain cells can go to actually killing the boss. And I feel like that's a pretty big plus. I might go back to the Sith robe after this. I felt like the Sith robe looked really cool, but this is kind of mid looking. I guess if I had a red lightsaber, in fact, let me just. Okay, there we go. This looks more fitting. Because while I would argue Sith can use purple lightsabers pretty conventionally, I think the Sith Stalker looks so evil that where it doesn't make sense for it to be using anything but red. I will be changing it next mission, though, because I prefer the purple. Star Wars, we have the beasts. That we do. I'm gonna kill so many more of them, both this and next visit to Felucia. So I hope you liked watching me do that quick time event, because I don't think they can be killed without doing that quick time event. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, silly. I see what you did. Okay. Just dashed right into the noxious fumes. Die, motherfucker. There we go. One down. I'm gonna see. I'll try killing the other one without a quick time event and see if they can be. But I know a lot of enemies in this game can only be finished off by doing the quick time event. Not everyone, but a lot of them. That did dog shit damage for taking my entire force meter. We're sticking with lightsaber throw. There we go. Oh wait, no, I said I'd try to kill him without doing the quick time event. I mean, Luke pulled it off. He just crushed it with a gate. Starkiller pulled it off too. He just threw his sword at him. Yeah, I saw what you did there, you silly goose. You silly, silly bean, you. I guess I don't have to play as Starkiller this entire playthrough. There are, like, a shit ton of skins of other characters I could be. As long as hearing Starkiller's voice coming from very much not Starkiller doesn't weird anyone out. I didn't mean to Dark Rage. I meant to Force Repulse. Fun fact. Oh well. I guess we're angry now. There we go. Another Rancor. Oh my gosh. How did you know I wanted one? How did you know I wanted a 4th Rancor to fight? Was it because I was so interested in the last several fights? Hell yeah, dude. Slaughtering these guys feels good. Yeah, I really feel like a playthrough of no force powers would be more challenging than a playthrough of no lightsaber. I mean, that's just me, just because, I mean, as you can see, I'm killing most enemies using the force. I feel like it's far easier to rely on force powers than a lightsaber. Especially because the lightsaber doesn't do a shit ton of damage in this game. Like, I have the best lightsaber damage upgrade equipped, and it still doesn't do, like, a metric shit ton of damage. All of you fuckers fuck right off. Your Honor, I didn't mean to Dark Rage. I mean, I think it would hold up in court. Ah, shit, sorry. I fell to the dark side briefly. Hate when it happens. It happens more than you would believe. Alright, all you fuckers. All you fuckers getting too up in my space. I do not like it. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Oh my god, all you fuckers. All you fuckers just want to die. Yeah. Hell yeah. Another level down. I am blasting through this game. This is not a very long game. Like, we are... After I kill Shock T for the 5th time here, we will be about at the halfway point of the game. This game is not super long. Especially if, like, you're doing a New Game Plus max level playthrough. She caught me sleeping. Luckily, she chose to politely wait for me to stop drinking before attacking. Fucker! Why do you think you get to attack me back? I'm the main character. Green eggs and ham. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I can make you laugh. That's a victory for me. All you fuckers, fuck right off. Okay, thank you. Too many fuckers in my space. I feel like she was off balance there. Starkiller really could have went in for the kill shot. Go ahead, attack me all you want. I'm invincible while I charge the shit. There we go. That'll clear most of the riffraff. I don't know if the mic is picking up how hard I'm slamming on the button every quick time event, but I am mashing as fast as my little thumbs can do it. Oh. Ah! This bitch! She resists me murdering her. How could she? I just wish to murder you. Let me murder you gently. I'll be nice about it. Promise. I almost fucked up that a quick time event because I wasn't paying attention. I wonder how many quick time events I'm going to fuck up this playthrough. I know I fucked up one, but it was on purpose because I wanted to see if I could kill the Rancor without doing it. There's not a lot of enemies that you can kill that way. Like, not a lot of big enemies you can kill without doing the quick time event, so it's always fun And I sure as shit never remember which ones actually can be killed that way. It's always fun to rediscover shit I'd forgotten long ago about this game. Man, rough day.
You are
Oh, cool. You do hear the mash.
wasted with him. You could be
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I mash that shit as hard as I can.
The Sith always betray one another. But I'm sure
I feel like she's foreshadowing something. That'll be funnier here in like a couple of minutes when I select the next thing at the ship. Hey, it's the lightsaber I've been using the whole playthrough.
My mission is complete, my master.
Then you are ready to stand with me against the Emperor. Return to my ship at once. We will at last control the galaxy.
It seems that you are about to achieve your primary programming, Master.
Yes. Finally.
Oh man, if only it would suck if he just got fucking betrayed and impaled when he went to go follow Vader's command. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Sith robe at least until it's Jedi robe time. Feathers. Those do look like your people, brother. Don't worry, I'll be back to genocide more of them in a couple missions from now.
The Emperor's fleet.
I think about 3 missions. I forget the exact order. I know I have Nar Shaddaa next. And I can't remember if Kashyyyk or forgot what I was saying. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot if Kashyyyk or the second visit to Felucia happens first.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You have forgotten your place, Lord.
Oh man,
This boy is your
hate getting betrayed like that.
has betrayed me. Now you will kill him, or I'll destroy
I have on good authority that Vader is capable of killing the Emperor. Space Cowboy? No, Space Colony.
Strike him down and prove your loyalty to
I mean, chapstick, and I've seen this cutscene 50 times before.
Yes, Lord Vader. Kill him.
It is done.
You good boy.
Lord Vader is regaining consciousness.
Keep him restrained.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, cutscene's still going, and I took a piss too.
You killed me.
Us when we play Fortnite together, me and my brother. That was directed at my brother who's in chat.
Why?
You killed me! Why? Because I wanted to.
You can have your revenge and fulfill your destiny.
P sounds, yeah. Dude, that was a very long PP.
Emperor's spies watch my every move. We must provide them with distraction.
I'm very confident that I'm going to beat this entire game in one stream. Like, I am extremely confident of that.
No single act will gain the Emperor's notice. We must assemble an army to oppose him.
An army?
Yes, an alliance of rebels and dissidents. These rebels have distracted the Emperor and his spies.
That's canon. Which thing is canon? Which thing is canon? I muttered a lot of random shit. I kind of verbal vomited at my viewers in the middle of the cutscene, so I'm not entirely sure which thing was a successful rambling.
I'm pleased to see that you're not dead. I am to do everything I can to help you, French. Should I ready the rogue shadow for launch?
Yeah. You go ahead.
Long PP. Dope. Dope, I did take a fat piss. Go, Starkiller, run! They've never mastered the art of giving Star Wars video game protagonists a good running animation. Like, this game, he looks really silly. Cal Kestis, like, keeps his legs fucking 5 feet apart when he sprints. They've still never mastered animating sprinting, I think. Never quite looks accurate for them.
Vader said you were dead. You came back.
Successful rambling, another album. Yeah, honestly.
I don't care about any of that. We're leaving.
Rambling check successful. I am going to switch into my other cult robes. Now that I have abandoned the Sith cult, I am going to wear my Jedi cult outfit. I multi-classed in cults, bitch. My cape is clipping through the fucking chair so badly. Holy shit. I get that this wasn't the outfit that you were designed to be wearing during this mission, but oh my lord.
We have the entire galaxy in front of us. And yet, for the first time in my life...
That's rough. How about you start by going where I tell you to go?
I hope you have a plan.
I feel like you'll live a lot longer that way.
And I need to find someone who can teach me the things that Vader couldn't.
Sounds like we're still hunting Jedi.
Okay, also, Vader should have been able to teach him Jedi arts, too. Vader was extensively trained in Jedi abilities. You can't tell me that Vader wouldn't have been able to teach Starkiller how to do Force healing or fucking Force speed or things like that. I guess speed's a neutral power. What's a specifically light side ability that comes to mind? No, I want to wear that robe last. Light training gear, maybe. Sith robe. Jungle combat. That outfit looks nice. Corellian plights. Let's go the outfit I said I was going to go with in the first place. That seems like a good idea to me. Multicultural. Yeah, Starkiller is multicultural. If anyone in chat has a preference for what skin I use, I will switch to that. I'm just going with whatever my ADHD tells me to pick for now. But now I don't have a long ass cope, so it shouldn't. Specific light side ability, sunburns, dude. For sunburn, I could find a use for that. I think, like if I wanted to really slow torture information out of someone, I could force sunburn them. Man, these random bar scum were not trained in the way of fighting Jedi. Or Force users, I guess. Oh, I forgot to change my lightsaber color. Back to purple. There we go. You die. You die now. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about halfway through this game. I have one more visit to Felucia. One more visit to the Jedi Temple, another visit to Kashyyyk, Raxus Prime, and then the Death Star, I believe. Or that's not the right order. Bespin. I also have to go to Bespin. Okay, maybe I'm a little less than halfway through the game, but, like, I'm very confident I'll be able to finish this game in one stream. Because I mean, we're making a pretty good pace through this as it currently stands. All of you just fuck right off. Okay, he died. Good, good. That's what we like to see. We like to see people dying. Dude, that would be a fun combo to pull off in like a Star Wars themed fighting game. Hit them with the lightsaber throw on the way to and from, and then like while they're still recoiling from the lightsaber coming back, pick them up and force choke them. That's dope as fuck. I could picture that. If we got like a modern Star Wars fighting game, I could picture that working. Specifically Vader, since he's the one in the movies depicted to do lightsaber throw and force choke.
Not quite.
Listen, pal. I'm not who you think I am.
Not since you cut out my fucking eyes with a lightsaber.
I don't need your eyes, just your mind and everything you know about fighting.
Nobody fights the Empire and wins, boy. Not even a Jedi.
Well, you better hope you're wrong about that, General.
Dope. I'm gonna kill so many people. Yo, it's the grandpa-looking guy from Detroit Become Human. Yeah. The guy that's voiced by the guy that voices Mr. Krabs. If I'm thinking of the same guy you're talking about, I'm talking about the police partner guy that learns to like robot people. He's voiced by Mr. Krabs' voice actor. Mr. Krabs' voice actor also actually voices a Star Wars character in the Clone Wars. Legitimately, though, I would not have fucking guessed he was voiced by the same guy that voices Mr. Krabs. I would have assumed that the guy he voices was voiced by Kratos, because it's such a deep tone compared to Mr. Krabs or, like, anything else I've heard that guy voice that, like, I just assumed it had to be Kratos' voice actor. He voices Savage Opress in Star Wars. Pretty deep-voiced Zabrak male. He's a yellow devil-looking boy. Jesus fucking Christ, I ate 2 of those thermal detonators like goddamn candy. Damn. Maybe you shouldn't have announced what you did before you did it. Allowed me to really just be prepared for you, you know? Boop. Boop. Just gonna nudge you out of the way. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Just gonna make my way through here. Just excuse me, sorry. Just making my way through. Yeah, that's how we do it. I think I'm already mostly done with this level. Why, yes, I am oppressed. Mr. Oppressed. I'm gonna just borrow all your friends here. I need to throw them all. Okay, for sometimes you can time a lightsaber attack when a person's down on the ground, and Starkiller would just impale them while they're on the ground. I have not been able to get that to trigger this stream, and I'm not sure what actually like guarantees you get that impale finisher. I just assume it's when they're down and you press lightsaber next to them. I don't have any in time for invisible people. Could all of you kindly die? Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Rocked his shit. Wait, no, I got more shit to rock. No, I'm lifting him now. Yeah! Get fucking lifted, idiot. Yeah, pussy. There was another Shadow Trooper somewhere, apparently. Okay, cool. Arm gets sore after doing those more than like once. Oh, another cool thing I can do in this game. Damn it, he broke free of it. I'll do it on a normal guy next. It's funny and like wonderfully brutal. Very fitting for Star Killer. Man, this guy is not wanting to fucking die. Maybe he'll let me lift him and I can do it to him. No, damn it. Well, this will probably finish him. It did not finish him, motherfucker. He is a healthy bastard. There we go. There we go. That cutscene was a fever dream to watch. For others saying, yeah, you do repetitive arm motions more than once in a day and you're bound to get a little sore.
You'll eventually be killed. Or worse. And nothing will have changed.
But wouldn't you rather die on your feet than drown in some cantina?
I don't know. But I do have a contact in the Senate who could use your life.
Cool, so Felucia is next,
Where's
I
your
think.
ship?
No, wait, Kashyyyk, then Felucia, then the Jedi Temple, then Raxus Prime, and then the Death Star, I think, is the order this goes in. I got us a drunk Jedi, let's fucking do this.
Where do we go now?
The Jedi Temple.
Okay, back to the Jedi Temple.
Something
Dope.
pulling me back there.
The Jedi Temple it is then.
This is the last Jedi Temple visit. I get the level order all sorts of mixed up. In the PS3 version of this game, there is only one Jedi Temple level, and it's DLC. I feel like I'll just leave the Jedi robes on. They look pretty slick. I like them. God, I could never live on Coruscant. Such a nightmare of a planet. A fucking planet-wide city. That sounds so awful to navigate. I like that they're progressively getting more and more prepared for this guy on this random-ass ship to keep showing up and wrecking all their shit. It's occurring to me I can just run past these guys. So I'm going to do just that. We're going to run past as many of these fuckers as we can. I think this is a fairly short level, besides making me have to kill a bunch of stormtroopers. Yeah, I remember this level being incredibly short. Oh wait, I forgot to show off the thing I can do. So if I were to pick up this guy and do a lightsaber throw, I can just kind of impale him and just leave my lightsaber in him for a bit, and I love it. It also does a metric shit ton of damage. I mean, generally getting impaled by a laser sword does do a shit ton of damage. So I'm glad it hurts the enemies, but like I love just how much damage it can do. I mean, it won't kill a boss or nothing in one hit unless it's the last hit you land on them, but it'll kill a grunt. It'll kill a grunt or two. Exhibit A. Watch it not kill that grunt in one hit. It didn't kill that grunt in one hit, motherfucker. Cool. I'm just gonna sprint past these guys. Let's be real. They don't pose much of a threat to me, and I don't exactly have much to get out of killing them. Well, immediately put me in a thing that they can knock me. Okay, cool. They just decided not to follow. Oh, Jesus. I hate when the space Nazis jump scare me.
Don't let him out of your sight.
You go, buddy. You have a good time dying. What the fuck? I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. My immediate reaction to getting stuck in a video game is panic followed by intense rage. So, you got to see the panic part. Be glad I figured it out quickly. Man, got impaled and then electrocuted, or then at least zapped, and fucking survived it. Oh, you fuckers. Oh, you fuckers waiting to jump scare me. All you fuckers die right now. That dude, he was tweaking the fuck out. He decided to make the most of dying.
I will not allow you to corrupt him further.
Oh.
I am guiding him toward his destiny.
And I'm saving him from yours. You don't need to fight me.
Oh, I forgot to change my lightsaber hilt. I'll change it back next one.
It's on my head.
I mean, that's a mood. That's a mood. That's just how you react to this sort of situation. I don't like lightsaber hilts that have a part that extends over the blade. I feel like that is the dumbest looking fucking thing. Which is why I want to change my lightsaber hilt over this. And there's an extent to where it's fine. Like Anakin's lightsaber, for example. But like, an example of lightsaber designs that I don't love. The one I'm currently using, Jaro Tapal, he has a lightsaber that I don't like very much because it has this. Because if you have any metal claws or like guards sticking up past the blade, like if you get in a saber clash with someone, that is going to get sliced off like it's nothing. Lightsabers can be sliced apart by other lightsabers. Oh, he's light raging. I might as well meet him with some dark rage. God, this looks cool with us both glowing. I'm glad I decided to glow with him. I fucked up the quick time event. God damn it. Cool. I think that might be the first genuine fuck up of a quick time event this stream. Damn. Okay, I'm still force rate. Motherfucker just like slowly. I fucked up the quick time event again. Why is it never the button I expect it to be? It's never the one I want it to be. Man, this guy is kind of aggro. It'd be a shame if I fucking impaled him. I knew the other round I was going to look at the lightsaber thing for a reason. I guess it was... Okay, B. I just have to pay a little more attention because this one's faster paced. Pussy. First try.
I never wanted this for you. I never wanted any of this for you. I'm sorry, son.
Father?
Him disappearing there implies that he became a Force ghost, but he didn't. He shouldn't have been able to. He didn't know how to do that. And now I think the outfit we will wear for the rest of the game would be fitting. Once this cutscene's over.
What you found is none of my business. But I have been contacted.
Who the fuck contacted you while you were in a drunken sleep and stupor? Can I upgrade my Force powers? I didn't think there were any to upgrade. Yeah. Weird. Cool. The outfit we will be wearing for the rest of the game is very fitting. I feel, at least it's an outfit that I always put on. Unless I'm doing a playthrough, like a themed playthrough, where I use like the Anakin or Obi-Wan skin and I only use abilities they use. For any playthrough where I'm playing as Starkiller, I always put him in Kento's robe after the third Jedi Temple mission. Well, almost always. It's a habit I do when I'm actually like pretending to be invested in the story.
Maybe he'll agree to help you fight the Empire.
Get what?
Patience, boy.
Get AIDS.
Have we been spotted?
No, the cloaking device is fully functional.
Take us down.
Oh yeah. Made it to Kashyyyk. With plasma. Hell yeah. Plasma bikinis are the best kind. But yeah, I fucking forgot to change my lightsaber hilt again, and I can only do that between levels. I will try to remember, but it's not that huge of a deal. I would like to go back to Shock T's hilt, but if I can't, all good. All good. We will make it work. That's another thing I haven't demonstrated that you can do. If you use the Force to lift a turret, you'll just make it follow you and attack for you for a while. Unless you use the Force again, then he drops it. I also feel like it's fitting that he switches into Kento's robe. Going to Kento's home planet. Well, not home planet, but like planet he went into exile in. Bastard. You fucker. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Keep stepping on me. I can kill ATSTs with lightsaber throw, so I'm going to, because we've already seen the quick time event. Let me just... Motherfucker. Good thing I'm mostly missile proof. I'm gonna just have that take care of most of the people around. That'll be easier. Sometimes you gotta take the easy route, and that's okay. Easy can be good. Jesus, there's a lot of stormtroopers here. I mean, I know when we get to the Death Star, that's when it's like actually hordes of. I fucking hate those electro staff fuckers. Maybe land some of the shots, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hate the guys with the electro staffs. They are so fucking annoying. I don't want the flying troopers either. I find them all frustrating to deal with. Oh yeah, I totally forgot I can combine Force Lightning with my lightsaber attacks. Here I've just been doing, I think it's Saber Slam is what the other one I've been spamming is called.
Put your weapon down.
Yes, that is doing more damage. So 3 and then lightning. Yes, that is how you electrocute a single stormtrooper. I don't know, I might just stick to mixing up. Going to frustrate. I've resorted to just reading every comment that I read out loud to show that I have acknowledged them. At least to make sure that I'm paying attention to them. All of you fuckers die. All of you fuckers. I don't like dealing with you fuckers. Can I have my lightsaber back? I have my lightsaber back. I hate when my energy sword gets stuck inside the corpses of the weak. Alright. Waiting for more. There we go. This is what we call spawn camping. We just gotta wait for a couple more to come out. Oh! What the fuck? All of you fuckers, come to me. I wish to just throw you all away like yesterday's garbage. Because that is what you are to me. Refuse. Waste. Material that I could do without. Where the fuck is the last one? Oh, there you are. Ooh, you thought you was sneaky getting away from me. I'm not reading that comment. No, I read the comment. I've resorted to reading them out loud is what I was saying because, like, in order to acknowledge that I've read them. In order to demonstrate that I do half-ass pay attention. Fuck all the Wookiees. Oh, no, wait, they're on my side this time. Never mind. You Wookiees get to live. Lucky Wookiees. They almost got slaughtered. I can kill them. Like, if I wanted to, I could just absolutely slaughter all these Wookiees. In fact, where's a Wookiee? I'm gonna go slaughter it, just to prove my point. Wookiees. Wookiees. Yeah, there's a Wookiee. Yeah, I can just freely slaughter the Wookiees if I want, but, like, it's frowned upon. I mean, I guess murder usually is frowned upon, but, like, Space Wizards don't really have to obey the law. The Stormtroopers just never become... Oh, those guys are on my side. My bad. Still gonna borrow this, please. Ow. Not doing a ton of damage to ATST. Cool, R2 is to lock on. I can never remember. To be fair, I don't use it. I usually just run around throwing force powers in every direction. Yeah, I can never remember what the lock-on button is. Oh, shit. Projectile! Yeah, yeah, run, Linny. You don't want to get slaughtered. Linny would be an albino Wookiee. He's paler than your average forest dwelling man. You just die, please. You just die, please. Thank you. Man, we are just tearing through Kashyyyk, kind of like Vader did. But I'm doing it faster. As in I can run instead of slowly march towards my destination. That's what happens when you have legs that work. Unlike Vader. Poor guy. I wonder, you know, you gotta give it to Vader. Arthritis is not gonna be a huge problem. It would not have been a huge problem for him with age. Had he lived to be older than 45, he likely wouldn't have suffered from much arthritis because he didn't have any of the joints that typically get arthritis. Well, I mean, I guess he had shoulders. He could have gotten it like in his shoulder, but he doesn't have knees. He doesn't have organic hands. He doesn't have ankles. He doesn't have hips. Well, no, he has organic hips. He could have gotten arthritis in his organic hips. Maybe it's a good thing Vader died at 45. Get your bolts fucking deflected. I just know it'll take for... Okay, well, can't deflect fire. He outsmarted me. I also don't have to be killing these guys. Well, I mean, if they walk into me, I'm going to slaughter them, obviously, but
Close the doors.
Like, I didn't have to kill all the ones I killed. I wasn't legally mandated to slaughter all of those stormtroopers. It was just encouraged. Hell yeah. Ozik's turn. His boss fight, I remember being more annoying in the HD version, like the PS3 era version of the game. I don't remember him being too awful in this version. Alrighty. Sorry, responding to meltdowns on my break weekend. I'm just gonna... Oh, you motherfucker. Just let me disable your shield. You know you want me to disable your shield. It's what you were designed to want. So let me do it, please. Thank you. Please, I love lightsaber throw. It is so fucking effective. Infinitely more effective than electrocuting or suffocating your foes, surprisingly enough. Cool. And by the time I get over to him, I should be... Am I gonna get... Okay, I was gonna say, is he not gonna pull up a shield before I just fucking kill him? Okay, I do need to kill some of the stormtroopers. They're starting to chip down at me. Oh, he's at the other one. Okay. Don't know what hit me, but it hurt, apparently. Die, motherfucker. Man, all these grunts, and they just keep coming at me. You motherfucker. You are going to stick with one of them as your shield, and you are going to like it. I cannot see a thing. What the fuck just happened? Oh, god damn it. He got to the other fucking one again. God fucking damn it. There you go. What you gonna do? You only got like one goddamn shield to use. You're fucking dead. You're gonna fucking die. I'm gonna kill you. There.
I should have expected
Organic
the Emperor
hips.
would
Yeah,
say something.
yeah, organic hips would be a good song name.
I do not serve the Emperor. I'm here with
And yeah, you can't have brain cancer with no brain. That is a good point. I need to take a piss so badly.
My father.
Your father? Jesus Christ. How long has he been feeding Coda information on Imperial targets?
How do you know?
Because Master Coda survived and he sent me to find you. Now let's go.
Well, you've done your job. You can return to your ship and tell General Coda that my father will be extremely grateful.
What about you?
Is there still an Imperial transport on the landing platform?
Yes, I think the pilot might be dead.
And what makes you think...
Mission complete. Ready to unleash some more force upon my enemies.
Who was she?
Princess Leia Organa. Her father is Bail Organa. My contact was sent.
Can't take a wee whiz with no wieners. That's a good point. That is a good point.
You can't talk to him because I can't find him. He's gone missing, boy.
Well, okay, Coda, maybe you could have just said, I can't get into contact with him, instead of just telling him no. That might have been a more efficient way to have this conversation.
But the fool went after her anyway, alone, and vanished as soon as he landed on...
Oh my gosh, my brother's playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for Nintendo Switch. I wonder how many hours he's got in Xenoverse 2. 1865, brother, you are catching up to me. I'm at 2095. Yeah, dude, you are catching up to me in Xenoverse hours. Damn it, Pishin got me.
You should already know.
I'm taking a bit of a break from Xenoverse until the next DLC releases, probably. Go change back to the hilt that I don't think is stupid. There's a lot of hilts in it. So there's Star Killers, there's Kodas, there's, I want to say Desolaces, there's Shakti's, which is the one I use, there's no fucking clue who that's meant to be. There's Sith Stalker, there's Vader, there's Mace Windu, there's Obi-Wan Kenobi / Luke Skywalker, there's Anakin, and then back to Starkiller. Yeah, I don't actually know whose lightsaber this is meant to be. But I recognize the rest of them. And that's on being autistic. Grinding T-Pimels, that's fair, man. I grinded a lot of them, but I'm just kind of stuck between the getting my 2 OCs up to level 160. I've gotten Barb a good way of the way, but I'm just needing to take a break before I throw myself at Broly more times.
Your master would be disgusted.
You're something to trade if dark.
Oh my gosh, the lady named Maris Brood, who looks like a 3 Days Grace album cover, turned out to be evil? What? Okay, maybe she's not much of a 3 Days Grace album cover, but like, definitely that's the right genre.
Looks like Organa made it this far.
Where will you start looking for him?
Where I first confronted Shaq.
I don't know, wherever the fuck I decide to. Why are you worrying about that? That's my job, bitch.
Does it disturb you to return here?
No, if I let it affect me, if I think about my past for even an instant, Master Coda will sense it.
It's dangerous having him with us. If he discovers who you are, he'll expose us both.
Hey,
I don't
he senses who I am.
Shakti's. I don't think Coda realizes he can also sense anxiety, or I don't think Starkiller and Juno realize that Coda can also sense anxiety coming from non-Force users too. Like they can sense more than just Force users. Good that we got some troops in here. I'm gonna just... I don't think I needed them. I think I'm more than capable of handling these stormtroopers on my own, but I'm glad we have friendly faces. That is rare in this game. Most faces are not so friendly. I'll surround you with my peanuts. Fuck all you stormtroopers. I hit that guy from not even making physical contact with him.
The senator is being held in encampment. That way.
Dude, I just fucking shredded one of those rebel troopers from not sheathing my lightsaber. I like... There's an older Star Wars game I started playing recently called Jedi Outcast, and there's a cheat in it that enables realistic lightsaber combat, which means you will immediately dismember people if you hit them with your lightsaber, but it's really fucking cool. It's the only game that I've seen have like one-to-one actually realistic lightsaber effects. Like no other Star Wars games lets you just instantly defeat basically any enemy by immediately cutting off their head. And I mean, to be fair, if you're bad at using a lightsaber in that game, you're not going to immediately cut off their head, but like you have a pretty good chance of it. And that's the point. Decapitation is the goal, not the requirement. It's okay if you fall short of it. Let's just say by peanuts, I'm jorking it. You bet your bibby. Dude, Starkiller is just storing in here, not giving a fuck about any of these people's lives outside of the Empire. My hilt is going through my hand. Well, I mean, this game is from the PS2 era, so it can't age perfectly. There's a holocron. Woo! Less than half of the holocrons. I'm sure as shit not gonna get the rest of them. Like, I get any ones that I notice, but like, if they even take the slightest amount of effort to locate, then I'm not gonna bother with them in the slightest. Because again, I can just Google that shit. Look at all these guys coming to be hopeful, maybe win the Emperor's favor, and then they just get fucking electrocuted within seconds of attacking their target.
What the?
Where is he?
Why should I tell you?
Because you want to get it off your chest.
I really want to get it off my chest.
You won't let me leave without telling me where the senator is.
I won't let you leave this command post without revealing the senator's secret location.
How much does that holocron cost? About 6 million force points.
She has him in the Takarian village.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
He's being held in the Takarian village.
We have a situation here.
We have a situation here. I just committed, I just betrayed my country. And, I gave a domestic terrorist information pertaining to an important military operation. So, hope you guys can stop him. I made a big oopsie, as we in the Empire say. Shit! I don't have to kill any of you. You guys are all unnecessary. You're not even worth killing. Well, okay, if you're, like, in my way, I'm gonna kill you. But, like, if you're not directly in my way, then who cares? You guys are all directly in my way, however. We chose a rough day to work for the Empire. Sucks to suck. There we go. That's how you storm an Imperial base. I like that this shows the character development with, I like that this shows character development of Starkiller not just trying to murder everyone. But yeah, I think that guy did space shit his space pants at Starkiller mind tricking him.
Don't worry, he's definitely angry. But I think he wants to be able to yell at you in person. Let's go.
Hurry. Shakti's apprentice has gone mad.
This whole planet has gone insane.
Somebody help! My pussy has gone crazy! I need to rewatch that movie. I love the scary movies so fucking much. The first one is my favorite, but I do like Scary Movie 2 quite a lot as well. After that, they get kind of more and more mid as they go, but I love the first two Scary Movies. Remember when I said we'd fight another Rancor? Well, here it is. Okay, all of you little fuckers, just die. You don't have a lightsaber, you're not worth living. You're not worth the oxygen you consume in breathing. I wonder what the air would taste like on Felucia. I feel like it would be kind of gross. Like, I feel like you would constantly feel like you had spores in your lungs if you went on this planet, because, you know, you can literally see spores in the atmosphere all around me. I feel like that would, I feel like it would, as an asthmatic, I don't think I could breathe on Felucia, unfortunately. Then again, as an asthmatic, I don't think I could be doing fucking anything Jedi do regularly. Like, all of this, I couldn't do that. It'd be cool if I could, but, like, oh boy, I would need my inhaler if I tried any of this. Dead. Fucking executed. Annihilated. Should have been a better Rancor. Maybe then you could have killed me. Just gonna trudge off in this direction. I assume he senses Maris Brood and knows, like, roughly where she is. Which also implies earlier that why the fuck wasn't he using the Force to sense the location of whoever I was arguing about earlier. I don't remember. I only vaguely remember that I was irate about something. Must not have mattered that much if I already forgot it, though. Die, all of you fuckers. Yes. Bitch. Also, feel like he should have seen that coming. She wasn't exactly stealthy. She just walked up behind him and pushed him. That was the Space Wizard equivalent of, like, children pushing each other on the playground at school during recess. Like, that was not exactly the most stealthy plan. Impale her! How do I land the impale? Is it just random? Does he only sometimes decide to be effective in killing his opponents? I'm gonna just suck off all these guys around me real quick. Delicious. Alright, let's fucking go, Maris. All of you fuckers getting in my way all the goddamn time. I don't have time for you fuckers. I'm just trying to kill the 3 Days Grace fan. Okay, you fuckers. All you fuckers, back off. She's fucking with my controls. There we go. Catch a lightsaber. Catch. I understand you probably didn't have a lot of parental figures to play catch with growing up, so now is where we'll play catch with lightsabers. Another fucking Rancor. Just what I wanted. Story of my life. Yeah. It's hard to land the impale. That said, I'm just fucking shredding this Rancor. Oh my god, he stood no fucking chance against me. That was honestly funny. I was gonna say, she is down. She should legally be getting shocked by this. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna shred this lady. This totally surprising twist villain here. Also came from the time period where they didn't know how to design characters in a way that wouldn't immediately give away that they would become evil. I don't know. Fucking Bayonetta 3 came out in 2020 something or another, and I immediately guessed who the twist villain is within 5 minutes of seeing him. So, I don't know. I guess we haven't ever outgrown on how to cleverly design a twist villain to not immediately obviously be evil. She should be fucking dead. I just slashed her with both of her own lightsabers. She should be slain. We're having a lightsaber throw. We're having a like an actual cutscene lightsaber throw off.
Hey, you've won. The senator is yours. There's no need to kill me now.
I just beat the darkness out of her.
Slave to the dark side. I'd be doing the galaxy a favor.
It's not my fault. Shakti abandoned me to this place.
Shakti fucking died. She didn't abandon you. I murdered her. Girl, she didn't have a choice in the leaving you behind. I very much forced her hand. And she was never seen again because she lived on a wasteland forest mushroom planet inhabited by nothing but unintelligent life forms.
You shouldn't have let her go free. You really think she's free? She'll carry the memories of what she did here forever.
I'm playing the long con, man. I feel nothing about her. Nothing about her mental health. She's gonna hate herself for the rest of her hopefully very short life.
I know I owe you my life, but you don't owe me anything. I told you on Narshada that I can't help you. Not
Narshada? I've never heard it pronounced that way. Is that how Coda said Narshada? Doesn't every other character say Narshada and not Narshada?
We're not prepared to go to war yet.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I've always pronounced it as Narshada.
I don't know how many others will stand with us.
But surely you know some who will.
Well, yes, there are other senators.
I think we're on the second to last level next. Because we did Kashyyyk, we did the second visit to Felucia, we did the final visit to the Jedi Temple. I'm pretty sure... No. Raxus Prime and second visit, then Bespin, then the Death Star. Okay, we are most of the way through the game. In 2 hours and 7 minutes, I've gotten almost done.
I have recruited others to my cause,
but I mean, to be fair, this is a new game plus playthrough. I'm playing as a max level Star Killer that can absolutely spank Vader's booty cheeks like a disobedient kiddo.
We must destroy a symbol of that fear. The Empire is building Star Destroyers above Raxus Prime. That shipyard is your next target.
Thank you.
Gonna let my viewers go ahead and guess which ending to this game I'm gonna take. I have a tendency in Star Wars games, or really games where I get to make the choice that really affects the ending. I have a chronic habit of choosing the evil option. I can't resist it, honestly. There have been times in like Baldur's Gate playthroughs where, like, for roleplay purposes, I've wanted to be a good person, and then I'm like, nah, I'll fuck Will's patron behind his back. Nah, I'll murder Karlach. Nah, I'll enslave all of what's left in the name of a Mind Player colony. That's cool with me. Yeah, I don't know. I see the option to be a bad person in video games, and I just cannot fucking help myself.
Everything I've ever known. Please, don't make me leave another life behind.
Well, that's a mood. Wait a second. Let me look up what Kento's lightsaber is meant to look like. Kento Star Wars lightsaber. I might actually know what that hilt... Ah! That hilt I didn't recognize was Kento's lightsaber. This hilt right here is Kento Merrick's lightsaber. That's... Okay, cool. I was wondering whose hilt that was, because I was like, that is sure as shit not the hilt of any notable character from the movies or the games, or like the animated series. I could not fucking tell whose hilt that was. It was Kento's hilt, which means we should probably be using it with this outfit. And I mean, it has a similar shape to the lightsaber hilt I was using, so I'm cool with that. I was using Shakti's because it was similar to the generic hilt design, or like Revan's hilt from Knights of the Old Republic, which is a very simple lightsaber hilt that I appreciate the design of very much. But yeah, I feel like if I'm using Kento's robes, I might as well use his lightsaber hilt too.
another Star Destroyer.
Ooh, just pop that fucker open and pop my own Kyber crystal in there.
And then fire it in space using this.
If you can commandeer the ore cannon,
This level is admittedly much cooler in the PS3 version, where you get to fight Darth Maul. You get to actually physically tear a Star Destroyer out of the sky. Yeah, this mission is definitely outclassed by the PS3 version of the mission. I don't really have like a hard stance on most levels in this game, whether one version of the level was better than the other, but like I vastly prefer the PS3 era version of this level. I find it to be much more appealing, much more entertaining. The fact that you get to fight fucking Darth Maul at the end of it is pretty cool. I'm not the biggest Darth Maul fan. Like, he's not my favorite Sith Lord ever. But, like, Darth Maul's cool and all. He's definitely, like, you know, he's got a cool lightsaber. He was the first character ever shown in Star Wars to have a double-bladed lightsaber. And while I don't think he's the coolest user of the double-bladed lightsaber to ever exist in Star Wars, like, I can respect the hell out of the fact that he was the character that introduced that to the franchise. I'm out of force energy, so I'm just having to, like, really go ham with the saber until I recharge that. As is how I play Knights of the Old Republic as well. That was the most pathetic force choke ever. Okay, this should... yeah, there we go. Okay. Couldn't just run up that tiny step yourself. Had to make me jump. Dude, so much fresh meat for the grinder. My thirst for blood was just getting unquenched. Dude, I got a big old thing of General Tso's chicken waiting for me in the fridge. Once I finish this game. I am finishing this game this stream, I've decided. I love this game. I promised to complete this game on YouTube years ago. And I'm having such a good time with this drunk off my ass that I've decided this will be when I actually make good on my word and finish Force Unleashed for YouTube. And it's actually a port of the same version I was playing rather than playing a completely different version on stream. As I did with the PS3 version briefly. I will come back to that game, I think, just because I really like Force Unleashed in general. Who knows, if they do a modern port of Force Unleashed 2, I might just play that game too. It's not a good game, but I like it. That's honestly how I defend most video games I like, though. It's not a good game, but I like it. I don't have to be killing these guys. These guys are optional. That door opened after I was already through it. Oh, man. What a unique and new enemy type that I've never faced before. I can't wait to figure out which method proves most effective. I was going to be really funny if I stood still the whole time spamming lightsaber throw, but I realized that at least this guy can do something unique to me if I'm up close, so I probably wasn't going to get that off. But that said, I can take out most of his health using lightsaber throw. War of Attrition. I'm afraid I have far more resources than you do, my ATST pilot friend. So anyways, that was the ATST, a very unique and challenging enemy type that we haven't seen many points in this game up to now. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed that unique new enemy type that we probably definitely won't be seeing again in any future levels. Hint, I know that we're going to be facing more ATSTs. Linny, welcome to the stream! We had Kana guesting in the other stream. Glad to have you. You are much more willing to just not, like, climb all over me and shit when I'm trying to not get climbed on, so I appreciate that. Love you, Lynn. You're the best dog I've ever had, by far. Like, no dog I have ever had has come remotely close to being as good as you are. But I appreciate my space. Gotta respond to a text. I hate my phone sometimes. There we go. Okay, dope. We're out of the elevator, ready to kill some stormtroopers. I'm glad that most Star Wars games just have you auto-block blaster shots with your lightsaber. I know, because, like, lore-wise, that's the first fucking thing they learn how to do, so obviously it's extremely easy for them to do, to where the player doesn't even have to input. But, like, I don't know. I like that I can just look away from the screen for a while and still be relatively safe. And in Knights of the Old Republic, that would be true of me too, if I were an actual Jedi class. I'm just a weirdo with a lightsaber in that playthrough. With 2 lightsabers in that playthrough. Evil R2! We don't like the non-standard R2s. No, I see any innocent bystander, and I'm also just compelled to slaughter them. In this game, I have a problem. There is something deeply wrong with me psychologically. Did that guy just run through the fucking force field? You go back through that force field. I don't want to fight you. I want to fight this healing guy who's going to get annoying first. Just gonna hide over here. Give me my force power back, please. Thank you. Okay. 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 Anger. Having a lot of angry gamer words at the moment. And that's why we Dark Rage. Takes care of all the angry gamer feelings. Bitch was still alive. He japed me. He has japed me, and I feel like a fool. A regular repulse won't push through the force field. I wish it would. That would be so much faster than having to charge a force repulse and then just launch it as soon as he's done doing the starting animation. Oh, okay, you think that lightning means anything to me? Let me show you lightning that will actually mean something. Might Dark Rage again, just so I can cut through these guys a little faster. I like how the Dark Rage looks, especially running in, like, amidst this red floor. Kinda just looks like me. It kinda makes me look like a malicious outline, like a malicious embodiment of energy that's hunting down everyone. I'm basically the sun from Mortis, I guess. Actually, you know, I joke about Starkiller being like the sun. He is voiced by the same guy that voices the sun. So Starkiller could be the human reincarnation of the sun. I mean, that would explain why he's so powerful with not only the Force, but like the dark side specifically. If he's just the sun incarnated as a human. I know he's not, because this game came out before the Mortis arc of the Clone Wars. But, like, I don't know. Could be cool. Fuck all you guys. You guys are not worth anything. Okay, I gotta kill you at least. There we go. Problem solved. I wish I could rename my lightsaber the Problem Solver. Because, frankly, that's what it is. It solves all life's issues. It's not a good game, but I like it, is us with Xenoverse 2. Yeah, you're right. Although I would absolutely say that Xenoverse 2 is a better game than this game. That said, I think... No, I'm sure by now I've put more hours into Xenoverse than various editions of Force Unleashed. Yeah, I can definitely say that Xenoverse is a better game than this game. But I like this game. So, take that. Defending myself when nobody is in disagreement that this is a perfectly fine game. I mean, I fully see why this game's not perfect. Oh, wait. I'm not exercising the potential for psychopathic tendencies here. There's more that can be done. I think he might have just, yeah. Just gonna throw you there. I'm gonna block for a minute, just kind of get my bearings. Fucking good thing I'm more lava-proof than your average stormtrooper. Man, none of these guys invested in lava-proofness. Well, he died anyway. They really need to invest in lava-proofness. I find it quite handy. You survived, you motherfucker! That son of a bitch. Lava baptism from the dark autism. Yeah. Honestly, that could be the subtitle of this game. Instead of Star Wars The Force Unleashed, we have Star Wars Lava Baptism from the Dark Autism. I think that is a perfectly fitting name for this game, and that'll be what I'm exclusively referring to it as from now on. Not actually, I'm probably gonna forget to do that in like 5 minutes when I start talking about the different versions of this game and like the differences between them. But right now, I really fucking love that as the subtitle for this game. I will not prepare to die. I am quite confident that I can survive you. You want back up? You want back up? Oh, you're down. How many fucking stormtroopers did I leave behind me? Goddamn. I did not do an efficient job at exterminating all of these people. I am a bad rogue Jedi. I don't know, I mean, like, Starkiller can't officially be a Jedi. He was never knighted. So, yeah, he can't, like, he's not technically actually a Jedi by Republic standards or by Council standards. Cool, just gonna take a brain break. Let my blaster handle most of... Why is my blaster not doing anything, that useless piece of shit? Cool. Cool, just gonna have this thin out the herd a little. Especially those staff guys. Those staff guys just get more and more annoying as the game goes on. Cool, cool. Good day, good day. Oh, you fucker. They're not even that bad. It's just the fact that they can block your lightsaber attacks. And they can also block Force Lightning with their metal sticks. Go fucking figure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the staff guys. I think they're annoying. That's it. Old Faithful. Breaking it out. Who else? Who else needs to play catch? Who else didn't get to bond with their father as a child? I have got plenty for you to catch. Catch these motherfucking hands. I don't want to deal with any of you fuckers. All of you are annoying. You guys are obstructions to my forward progress. Absolute meaningless existences you staff-wielding stormtroopers lead. You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you. I'm gonna just borrow this real quick. Thank you. Yeah, also I could have been fighting this whole time alongside the blaster. I just chose not to. I just chose to block and, like, try to catch my breath for a minute. Cool, I ran out of that. I died! No fucking shit. First death of the series. Luckily, deaths are super forgiving and you just get started at the last checkpoint with nothing actually lost progress-wise. Cool. First death of the series. That's probably not going to be the only one. I guarantee you I will die several times in the Death Star level, because that's where they subscribe to the gaming philosophy that throwing hordes of enemies at you without giving you a chance to really, like, recover equals difficulty. It's also that era of video games, unfortunately. I also hate these fucking jetpack troopers. Also hate these fuckers. You know what? You know what, guy? You know fucking what? I don't have enough force to do that. Okay, you know what? There you go. I'm just gonna charge this up so it hurts him a little extra. It's personal. Cool, here's where we fight Darth Maul in the better version of this level. Instead, it's just a Shadow Guard. But I also assume it's because they probably couldn't put another different boss fight in this game. Like, I think this might have been kind of pushing what they were capable of doing with this port. Or with with the original like PS2 version of the game. Because I've heard that on PS2 this game runs like ass. I've never played the PS2 version. I grew up playing the Wii and PSP versions, which are the same version as this. But I've heard this game runs like metric dog shit on the PS2, which I don't know, could. PS2 tends to run a lot of games like dog shit, so I mean, maybe. Just need to get somewhere where I can shock all the Dark Troopers. Those guys can get annoying if you let them pile up on you. Another game I might stream sometime is Jedi Academy. Dude, no shit, as soon as you died, I died in the Goku mission. Rough! Dude, we're in sync. I love that. I didn't mean to do the stronger Force Lightning. Bitch! I Force Push. I Force Push. I Force Push you, motherfucker. I can't interrupt that. Why is it not interruptible? Ah, he Force Pushes me again. More Dark Troopers. More fucking Dark Troopers. There we go. There we go. Okay. Dark Trooper's dead. Should be ready to just 1v1 the Shadow Guard. Might help if I rage, too. I find that rage permeates most interactions I have. When you use Dark Rage, if you use a Force Power, your rage is cancelled. Your rage is also cancelled if you refill your Force meter. So it's more effective the more Force energy you have, but not for the reason most Force Powers are. Just because you don't have access to it for longer if you have more Force. Or if you have... Fuck. What was I saying? You have access to it, like, you want less Force with Dark Rage. Plus, it carries over into the cutscenes and shit, or into the clashes, since they're rendered in-game. Well, I mean, obviously they're rendered in-game, they're part of the gameplay. He's down to 3 words. I Force Push! Force Push! Oh shit, it actually worked, dude. I credit you for that victory. I Force Pushed as soon as you read your comment, and that's what killed him. Also Force Pushed him into a fucking molten ball of lava, so... Not a bottle of lava. Oh man, I cannot believe we're 2 missions away from completing this game already. I cannot also believe that it's been 2.5 hours that I've been streaming. I've been having such a good time with this. Also, I've been autistically rambling nonstop since the beginning, so that might be part of why I'm having so much fun.
You're insane. It's massive.
Size means nothing to you. Boy, it's not the motion of the... Fuck, wait. It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean. That's his final Jedi lesson. That's what allows him to overcome Vader in the end. This is also far cooler in the superior version of this level, because you actually get to, like, control him moving the Star Destroyer. It's actually bad, because the in-game instructions are flat out wrong. Like, if you follow them, you will fail the QuickTime event. But it's still cool just getting to physically have a hand in dragging down a Star Destroyer. Because, I mean, like, I don't think you realize the scale of his ship. Star Destroyers are pretty fucking big. And the fact that Starkiller, especially if he's the sun reincarnated, can yank them out of the sky, that's goddamn impressive. Well, it was more impressive until Star Wars Episode 9 came out, and Sidious apparently lifts 1,000 Star Destroyers at once with the Force. Yeah, kind of emasculated my boy Galen Merrick here. But, oh yeah, that's Starkiller's actual birth name. Game never tells you that, but his birth name is Galen Merrick. Yeah, kind of harsh is Galen's vibe if he's not able to...
You did well Word of your victories against the Empire.
Forgot what I was saying. That's cool, it probably wasn't very important.
Contact Senator Organa and start planning our next attack.
I like having him using Kimto's robe and lightsaber. Plus, it shows in cutscenes. If you're using a non-Starkiller skin like or not Leia, it's not a skin in this game. If you're using like Mara Jade or Luke or Anakin, then your cutscenes will just show you in the default training gear for Starkiller. In this version, in other versions, it just flat out skips the cutscene. In like the Wii PSP version, it just won't let you watch the cutscene if you're not using a Starkiller skin. This game has been enhanced and will show you the cutscene just in the default skin if you're using a non-Starkiller outfit. That was a lot of words to say this game cool and I like it.
It's beautiful.
What do you want me to do?
Well, you'll need to get in touch with Lobart.
Who?
The city's chief administrator. If Garm is down there, he'll know where to find him.
I was getting a little bit too mentally aware of my emotional state, so I figured I needed to crack open another beer. I'm kidding, I'm doing fine emotionally. I just am also getting crunk this stream. Trying to relax. As a relatively new parent, these don't. As a relatively new parent, like primary parent of a child, these opportunities don't come to me often. So I have to really do everything I want to do in them when I get them. That guy has a whip. I don't think I've ever let him live long enough to see him attack me before. I didn't know they had whips. That's kind of cool. So wait. No, that's not this level. That is this level. We haven't gotten to that point yet. I was like, wait, I know someone we're supposed to have fought by now. He's the mid-boss of this level. So, ignore me. Ah. Fuck you, guy. Fuck you, other guy. Not a fan of Mandalorians. You could say I'm Mandalorian racist. I attack them extra ferociously with my lightsaber. Not actually because I have anything against Mandalorians, just because, like, they're basically a stronger version of all the Stormtrooper enemies that I hate, so... This is me stimming. This is what happens when you allow me to stim fully. It's a ritual. You were mistaken to allow me to understimulate, or de-overstimulate. There is it! There! That was the impale. That was the impale. How do I manually do that? Like, sometimes I feel like it's as simple as just standing next to somebody who's downed and then attacking. But it was fucking... That's the only time I've gotten it to happen this playthrough so far. And normally I'm doing it left and right, and I think you can do it to bosses too. I'm pretty sure. I remember doing it to bosses before. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, this is also the level I talked about always getting lost in. There's one part where I shouldn't get lost, but I do because I'm a fucking stupid idiot. I'm gonna love if I get through it first try this playthrough, though. And I mean, to be fair, my last few playthroughs I got through it first try because I just didn't act stupid. But there is a point, and I'm not sure exactly how I triggered it, but I somehow managed to get the destination marker, which is on the map, that green little icon. I had somehow managed to get it off sync from where I actually was in the level, and it kept leading me in circles, and that I spent like 2 hours on this level once. Sorry, responding to texts again in a safe hallway. I'm deciding I might put the phone down in a minute because I'm getting too much text and I'm starting to get frustrated with it. Not actually, I'm good. I want to play this game at the moment. Yeah, you guys also are not required. I have no use for killing you. Unfortunately, this method does not work in the Death Star. You cannot run past most of the enemies. They will gun you down eventually. But this level, you can get past a lot of the enemies by just saying, fuck it, I don't want to deal with you. You motherfucker! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna suck you all off right now. Okay, you fuckers should have gone over the edge. You motherfuckers should have gone right off that edge. That's just in the way of the camera, honestly. It went right back into the fucking way of the camera. I'm gonna have to rename this stream like the full game. This fucking piece of goddamn shit getting in my fucking spaceway so that these fucking jackasses can get in my spaceway. All these motherfuckers just getting in my spaceway. Manual kills. I also have a habit of when I know the end of a game is near, I suddenly get super impatient and just cannot stand any padding. Like this right here, having to kill these thugs when I just got done with an encounter where I was forced to kill all the thugs is actually fucking making me homicidal right now. So, hopefully we kill them quick. But, if not, well, I don't know. I guess I'll kill them eventually. Yeah, we're just gonna suck them all off. I feel like that's the most effective technique against a group of bruisers that doesn't take fucking damage for shit. Because you saw how much I was hacking at them with my lightsabers, and it still was not doing significant amounts of damage. Yeah, when it starts hitting me at the end of a game where I'm like, okay, this is clearly an encounter that's just padding, that's when I start to get a little pissed off.
The senator would very much like to see you.
But somehow I like Mega Man X8 when that game is padding the video game. Well, okay, padding the Mega Man game. Oh, they also announced Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection today. Speaking of good Mega Man news, that doesn't make me angry. I don't actually have a big connection to the Star Force games. I played Star Force Leo when I was a kid, but I never had any of the other versions of Star Force 1, and I never got any of the further games. But the collection is going to have all 3 versions of Star Force 1 through 3. Like, all 3 versions of 1, all 3 versions of 2, and all 3 versions of 3. So, I will play one of each version and then never touch the game again. Because I think it's fucking stupid to have 2 versions of the same game when the only purpose is to limit content between the 2 versions. That is why I'm not a big Pokemon fan. Or at least I don't play Pokemon video games very much. I love the Pokemon card game, though. I find that very fun, even though that's arguably a worse perpetrator of ripping me off than the video games are. Yeah, I really can't stand when they do multiple versions of the same game, unless every version is consolidated into a collection, like the Battle Network or Star Force Legacy collections. But I find it just so frustrating to lock content behind another $60 version of the same fucking video game as the $60 game I just bought. Like, that's just fundamentally stupid to me. This rant came out of nowhere. But yeah, that's how these Mandalorians make me feel. They just make me feel so mad. Can't stand game padding. Seriously, this is like the 3rd or 4th kill all the enemies in the area before you can move on encounter. And I know every level has had at least one of those since then, like before and after this. But this level is so egregious with just giving you constant forced combat after forced combat that it's so annoying to me. Yeah, this game kind of sucks ass. It's kind of hot fucking dog shit, if you ask me. It's kind of a bad video game. Don't know why I decided to play it. I'm kidding. I still do quite like this game. I just hate this one level in particular, probably associated to all the memories I have of somehow getting the tracking not correct. See, like, right now I'm pretty sure the tracking can be fucked up, because that bridge wouldn't come out. It didn't come out when I checked. And I think how I fucked up the mission tracking before was this bridge didn't immediately come out. So I was like, oh shit, that green dot's wrong. I'll just turn around and go the other way. And then I got caught in an infinite loop where it kept telling me to go in a circle. So yeah. Fuck you, guy. But now we should be out of the loop. We should be going on the mission as planned. That's what we like to see. Cool. Brother had a good time on the stream. Gonna thank him for joining. You enjoyed it. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for watching, bro. Love you. Thanks for General Egregious. Yes. Yeah, thank you for joining the stream. I love you, and I look forward to talking to you next time I talk to you. I'm sure you'll hear this message if you go back and watch this at another point. And honestly, like, he watched 90% of the game before leaving the stream, so could not thank him enough for sitting through this much of the game. I didn't need to kill that guy. I was just feeling aggressive about these enemies that are much harder to kill. I need more force energy. Just move him into the kill zone. Just throw you into the kill zone. Just lightning you healy motherfuckers. Ah, I dropped my goddamn phone. Motherfucker. Mother bitch, what have I done? Oh, okay, he caught that. He heard the message beforehand. Okay. Cool. Well, you'll hear it again if you listen back to the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. It's been a delight getting to share this childhood game with you. I fucking died. I fucking died right after I was saying something uncharacteristically sweet of me to say. Actually, can I just not? Fucking, it's not a real broken window. Buddy, just die. Just die, Mandalorian. Just fucking die. I'm so done with your ass right now. Thank you. Don't want to deal with your asses in the first place, you big, beefy asshole boys. Yeah, we're just gonna go inside and not deal with those. Yeah, I just get this, like, that dog in me, parentheses autism, just tells me, like, okay, they're padding out the game, you know you're on the last or second to last mission. Just stop dealing with the padding. That said, we're actually most of the way through the level and we're about to beat it. I could kill all these civilians right now. I think I'm gonna. I need to take out some aggression on some people that can't defend themselves, so I think I will be doing that. I'm just gonna keep throwing the brutes off the ledge. They are so tedious to fight otherwise. Of course something caught him. Need to grab you. See, that I was force gripping him and he was just like, no. He's gonna land in safety, isn't he? No! Okay, cool. We killed him. Go us. Go us. We're actually gonna beat this game, I think. Dude, this is vibrating. My controller, it's a third-party controller, but like a really good quality third-party controller, and oh my god, the rumble feature tickles my hands sometimes. Like, it legitimately rumbles so hard that it tickles my palms and scares me sometimes when it starts going off. I better turn on the light. It's starting to get dark in the house. Ah, fucking, I dropped my goddamn phone again. Motherfucker, where's the charger? I'm so goddamn clumsy. It's almost like being drunk makes you less coordinated. No, charge 2. Charge 2. Oh shit, I'm being fought. I better take this incredibly seriously. I'm gonna just throw him that way because I ran out of force power. Oh, he has robots. I think usually because unlimited force power, and he can't break free of force grip, so I think normally I just force choke him to death, because he can't resist your force grip, and if you have unlimited force power, you're never gonna let go of the force choke part of it. So yeah, fuck these robots though. Honestly, who the fuck sends droids after me? I have cleaved so many of their kind in twain. Okay, let me recharge my force and then I'll choke you to death. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm ready. No, wrong fucking ability. Let me recharge my force some more. I'll be killing you promptly. I'll kill you momentarily, rather. There we go. Hey, that's how I killed a lot of people this level. That's how I killed several people. Hey, another friend I have that I don't actually know in real life is playing Xenoverse 2. They're not actually my friend. I have no fucking idea who they are. I just sent them a friend request after playing Xenoverse with them once and have never communicated with them again.
What are you doing? I found him!
Let him go.
The Jedi. I was hoping you'd come. Your talks have failed, Senator. This is how I negotiate.
Don't fool yourself, boy.
You're safe, Senator.
Thank you, my friend.
I come on behalf of...
General Coda, I know. And I know about your plans for rebellion.
Are you with us?
I've spoken out against the Emperor too many times. He's issued death warrants against me and my family. Of course I'm with you. We'll need to meet with Bale and the others to discuss our next move. Tell Coda I'll contact him soon.
Juno, I'm heading back.
See you soon.
Your actions on Raxus Prime have left the Emperor most displeased.
The Emperor's enemies are still scared. I am just now earning their trust. If I'm ever discovered talking to you, if they even suspect my past, all that will be destroyed.
Do not wait too long to contact me.
They're already at Corellia. Bale and his allies. You have your Rebel Alliance. Now what are you going to do with it?
Just trust me, okay? I'm doing the right thing.
What are you looking at, boy?
We agree that the time for diplomacy and politics has passed. It is time for action. If you're willing to lead us, then we'll join your alliance.
As will I.
I thought you were passed out in the cargo hold.
I finally came to.
It is settled then. My wealth will fund the rebellion, while Garm provides our fleet and Mon Mothma our soldiers. And with you leading us, we have the power of the Force on our side. Therefore, let this be an official declaration of rebellion. Today, we all vow to change the galaxy, and one day the galaxy will indeed be free. Proxy! Cut transmission!
No.
Take them alive. The Emperor wants to execute them personally. You have done well, my friend.
agreed to stay away!
I lied, as I have from the very beginning.
You never planned to destroy the Emperor!
Not with you, no.
Without me, you'll never be free.
How long has my mic been turned off for? Oh my lord. I don't know how long my mic has been turned off for. Dear fucking god. When did I turn off my mic? Okay, I was talking in the last mission. Okay, so at some point during the last boss fight, I turned off my microphone without realizing it. When did I do that? I was fighting Cleef, and I could hear myself. So did it just turn off when I started fighting the final battle? Where the fuck? When did my mic turn off? When the fuck did my mic turn? That's upsetting. I mean, at most, I've only been muted for like...
They're gone.
Like 10, 15 minutes, but like...
I don't understand.
When the fuck
Why
did I
would
turn my
they
mic
attack
off?
So many Imperial targets?
I mean, hell, I'm probably not gonna even notice that when I'm watching the footage back in post, but like... That is really upsetting. When the fuck did my... Why did my mic turn off? I didn't manually do that I know of.
Yes, you did.
But at least it hasn't been for super long. Oh my god, though, the fucking past trauma of series my little brother and I have recorded in the past. Like, the fucking trauma of shit we would record. Like, we would record entire series, and then we'd learn that we had mic issues. Either the mic just for some reason wasn't capturing in the first place, or that, like, it stopped working partway through, and oh my fucking god, do I hate that.
What are you doing?
Good stuff, good stuff. At most, I was muted for like... Yeah, I wasn't muted for super long. I can easily skip to where I made noise again, but like, that is really weird. I don't remember manually turning off my mic. Have I communicated that I didn't mean to do that?
No. No, Coda!
What? What did you see?
Massive space station. It's still under construction. Plot a course for the outer rim.
Oh my gosh, I wonder where they could be going. Death Star. Hell yeah, guys, this is insane. This is the final level that's been nearly a fucking... Actually, let me look up when my original YouTube Let's Play of this was. Unless I deleted the channel, sort by type channel, apply. Hey, I found my old channel.
Probably not, no.
Then I'll never need to live this down.
Okay, cool. 8 years ago was the last time that I uploaded to that channel. When was the time I did Force Unleashed? Dear God. Playlists, maybe. "10 years ago. 10 years ago is when I started my playthrough of The Force Unleashed. Dear fucking God. This is a level that has been 10 years in the making of me finishing on the channel, on one of my channels. And I mean, like, when I was still in high school, me and a friend of mine were like, dude, what if we continue my Force Unleashed playthrough that I started and never finished? And then we made a video announcing that we were gonna do that, and then we never did that. So it's kind of cool that I'm actually... Are you fucking... See, all the enemies that there are, it's fucking insane. Like, the Death Star's idea of difficulty is just swarming you with grunts to where, like, you can't possibly deal with all the riffraff that you're being forced to deal with. And then, of course, you know, old game shitty physics is also a problem. I don't actually hate this level like I hate the Bespin level, but I don't love this level at all. I don't have a lot of good feelings about this level. Make sure my mic is still fucking working, since apparently that's an issue it can just have out of the blue. I would love if I rewatched the stream later and then I vocally out loud was like, I'm gonna mute my mic because I think I need to speak to somebody. And then I've been freaking out this past like 15-20 minutes of when the fuck did my mic stop working? Legitimately though, I don't know when that happened, and I don't know why that happened. That was very unfortunate. It's just a fucking... Oh, it's stormtroopers. I thought it was just a training droid behind me. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll be playing Jedi Fallen Order next. I'm gonna start another stream though, because I would like to be I'd like to have these titled, like the titles be accurate to what's played. So like I will be playing just Force Unleashed on this stream, and then if I do Fallen Order tonight, then I will start it as a new stream, because I would hate for, I mean, I know nobody watches my shit ever, but like I would hate for somebody to potentially watch my shit and want to see Fallen Order and then just have to skip through like 3 hours of Force Unleashed. 3 hours and 4 minutes, yeah, sure as shit. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, the final level's idea of difficulty is just spamming you with hordes of grunts that, like, on their own are absolute dog shit, but like can be quite annoying if you're just getting impatient and wanting to run past it like I am, because admittedly I am wanting to just run past all of this. I've been playing this game for a minute now. Luckily I'm seeming to get past it. Let's fucking go. I'll definitely finish this game tonight. Don't know if I'll be streaming anymore tonight, because I am hungry and it's getting to be about dinner time, so I'm thinking I'll make that General Tso's chicken I have waiting for me. But there's the snap again. Anyways, I might eat dinner and then stream Fallen Order, or I might just stream some Fallen Order tomorrow. I haven't really decided yet. These guys are not required. Also, there's some issues with this port that I've noticed compared to other versions of the game. This bridge doesn't properly retract when the laser goes off. I guess I'll have to block to demonstrate it, because there's an assload of enemies just being spammed at me for no goddamn reason. Look at this shit, though. Like, all the shit... Like, I'm backed into a corner and having trouble getting out of the corner. It's fine. But see, the bridge didn't properly retract, but then it, like, extended from being retracted. That was not how it was in the original. And also, if Starkiller were to be hit by the Death Star beam, then he used to have, like, an animation of disintegrating, like the people did when I threw them into the lava on Max's Prime. But in this version, and specifically the Switch version of the game, Starkiller just goes limp like any other death, which I find less entertaining than being disintegrated. So we're gonna just... Oh my fucking god, there's so much and I'm so stressed out. There's too much. Everyone just fuck off right now. Okay, yeah. And that's what me getting overstimulated looks like. I fucking hate these staff stormtroopers. You guys deserve to burn in the deepest pits of hell. Not that I believe in that sort of thing, but, like, I almost want the Christians to be right just so I can imagine you burning in a festering pit for eternity. I forgot to destroy the ones right by me. There we go. There we go. Oh boy. They were starting to incur an actual anger within me that was about to get verbally expressed, and I try not to be a super angry person, even though I am on the inside. I try to keep it inside and, like, deal with it in a healthy way, but this game was about to fucking bring it out in me. How the fuck did that one die? The other one die, but this same exact enemy getting hit by the same exact attack didn't die from it? At the same time as the other one, too. Forgot to add that specification. I hate this. I kind of hate this level. I'm starting to really fucking hate this level, actually. It took, like, 50,001 playthroughs, but I fucking hate the Death Star. I just hate how... And I mean, it's justified. Of course there will be a lot of stormtroopers in the fucking peak, like, the most powerful base in the Empire. Obviously they're gonna have a lot of stormtroopers there. But no, I'm starting to fucking hate how, like, this level is designed, because it's just room after room. Gray room after gray room of hordes of enemies shooting at you all at the same time. And it's just kind of a pain in the ass. I would call this very poor game design. As, like, the level itself. And it makes sense. It makes sense that, like, there are a ton of stormtroopers here and it's relatively difficult. Not difficult, because you just immediately respawn at a checkpoint at full health with no repercussions, but, like, I don't know, I would say that this is a poorly designed level. Not particularly fun, it's just you running along a linear path until you get to the final boss fights of the game. And it's not very fun. It's not a well-designed game. Not a well-designed level. The HD version of this level is pretty good. It's where you can get the black lightsaber crystal in that version of the game. It's not just hordes of enemies being thrown at you. I mean, it's still hordes of enemies being thrown at you, but it's less annoying of hordes of enemies being thrown at you at a time. And you're about to see what I mean. We're not even through the part that's, like, really mind-numbing repetitive. We're actually just about to head down the elevator and get there. Yeah, this is the part that's mind-numbing repetitive, and I kind of hate doing of the level. Especially because I'm low health, so I'll probably get killed. But, I mean, I'll spawn right at the elevator, so it's not a big deal. This part, yeah, this is, I mean, two, technically 3 in a row of rooms that are just kill all the enemies here. Just, we couldn't think of anything more competent for level design, so we decided to give you 3 rooms back-to-back with hordes of enemies for you to fight, with nothing, like, mentally stimulating in between the rooms. I say 2, arguably 3, because the third one is just a fight with an AT-ST. But you can't tell me this looks fun to you. Just running from these 3 rooms, deep frying a few stormtroopers, waiting for the others to spawn, which are these annoying-ass air troopers. Luckily, I recently discovered that you can actually slam things into the ground. If you do that into a kill zone, it just kills the enemies. So it allows these jetpack guys to be far less annoying than they used to be for me. I used to, as a kid, oh my god, I fucking hated the jetpack troopers. Just because, you know, they were fucking annoying. Like, they dodged, they would hit me from outside, like, the range I could jump and hit them at. But now I can just choke the shit out of them and slam them into the abyss, and that's pretty satisfying. If I had that ability in real life, I guarantee you I'd exercise it. Yeah, fuck that AT-ST. So 2, arguably 3. The AT-ST's a fucking pussy. We all know that. But, like, it's still annoying. Anyways, final boss time. I'm just gonna run past these guys. They're fucking worthless. They don't even deserve to draw breath. I mean, they don't deserve to draw breath, but they're not worth the effort of me actually killing them, because that would imply that they were worth my time. that they were worth me taking the time out of my day to kill them. They're not even worth that. They can live, but continue their meaningless existence. You guys are much easier to kill, so I'll go ahead and kill you. I'll do you the mercy of death. You were worth my time, in a way. Guys, final boss. Oh my god. Final fucking boss of this game. We did it. In one stream, we are beating the Force Unleashed. Oh my god, this is exciting. This is big for me. This is really big for me. I've been wanting, for literally a decade, this playthrough has been sitting unfinished by me. And here I am, in one night, starting from the beginning and doing it all over again, and fucking succeeding. This feels good. This feels like genuine me character development. You know, something completely unimportant to my real life that I said I might do sometime. Actually getting to do it feels pretty good. I say unimportant to my actual life because, like, now that I'm an adult, I realize my dreams of ever being a big YouTuber are, quite frankly, unrealistic, to put it mildly. But, like, I've got so many more things I care more about now that I'm an adult that, like, being a big YouTuber doesn't mean shit to me. Like, I'm never going to be, and that's okay. Kid me, when I was recording this game, very much wanted to one day be a big YouTuber. But, wasn't in the cards. And I'm honestly not, like, I don't have the right personality type for it. Like, I do not like interacting with, I don't like interacting with large groups of people, especially people I don't personally know. And, like, if somebody's annoying me, I have a very hard time at not lashing out at them and expressing that they're annoying the fuck out of me. So, like, I realize I don't have the right personality to be a big YouTuber. But I don't know, this feels big in my YouTuber, like, personal arc. I've completed the big playthrough that I said I would finish literally a decade ago. Oh my god, I cannot believe it's been a decade since I started playing this game on YouTube. That's great. That's fucking awesome. Also, I'm obliterating Vader. He did not stand a fucking chance against me. There goes his helmet. Absolutely shredded this poor fucker. Yeah, that was... Wow, Vader, you did not put up a good performance there. If Padme would have seen this before she slept with you, she would have never slept with you. You never would have had twins. She would have been so unattracted to you because of this performance. Like, she would have been drier than the Sahara Desert. Luke and Leia would have never been born. I don't know. Maybe you never would have become a Sith because, like, the whole reason you became a Sith was because you got prophecy, like, visions of her being killed. I guess if you never married her and slept with her, you wouldn't really give a shit if she died. So, yeah, actually, her becoming unattracted to him because of his shitty performance here would save the galaxy a lot of trouble. Lore and accuracy, Sidious does not have any lightsabers by this point. He lost his only lightsaber in Episode 3, or his last lightsaber in Episode 3. He had 2 of them as of Clone Wars, but in Episode 3 he lost that lightsaber when Mace Windu disarmed him. So, lore and accurate, Emperor should not have a lightsaber. So this is actually where we stand at a sort of precipice. There are 2 decisions. I can follow my rage and exact revenge against the guy who has impaled me twice, or I can do the right thing and save the rebellion. Like it was ever a fucking choice for me. If you guys thought I was actually contemplating that, I'm sorry, you don't know me at all. I was never going to do the right thing. From the start, I've been planning on being a bad person. That is what I was designed for. That is all I am meant for. That is what my life is. Bad person. I mean, we're killing a much worse person in doing it, but if you see the dark side in there, like the dark side DLC missions of the PS3 version, you'll see why this is much worse for the galaxy. Yeah, Vader, you sure were a pussy. I think this scene is funny. I knew that one day he would replace Vader. You have betrayed me! I knew this would happen in the same fucking conversation. I mean, I know this is the non-canon ending to a non-canon video game, but, like, that was really funny writing. Oh man, rough day. I actually got the dark side ending of this game first. My very first playthrough when I was like 7. I actually can't remember how old I was. Clearly I was younger than 13 because I had done several playthroughs of this game before I started recording it 10 years ago. So, ever since I was at least a little younger than 13, my very first playthrough and most playthroughs after have been dark side ending. My fucking mouse fell down the goddamn place. Now I can't fucking find it. Ooh, that irks me. Ooh, that irks me so. Where'd my mouse go? Where'd my goddamn mouse go? I can't end the stream if I don't have that piece of shit. Okay, cool. Y'all, we finished this game. One sec. This game that I promised to finish years ago and had started even more years before finishing. I just finished live on stream. Thank you, everybody who joined in to watch. Even if you only watched for like 2 seconds and decided my voice or sense of humor annoyed the fuck out of you and left. Thank you so much for joining me for this. This has been huge for me personally, and I'm so glad to have completed this. Thank you all for your time and for enjoying this stream if you have. I'll probably be playing either Fallen Order or Knights of the Old Republic some more next. Yeah, see y'all in the next one.